What is happening, everybody? Unboxing Art here, joined with Joey Collects, and joined later, Paul, Big Bear, Big Beautiful Bear Hughes. Okay, he'll be here late, so everybody, boo that man when he shows up. Boo.
How you gonna call him big and beautiful and then say about a boo?
Why not? You could be beautiful and get booed.
I mean, you're not wrong, but still. I'd be damned if I get called beautiful and then get booed.
You're beautiful. Boo. Boo that man.
Maybe because I am beautiful and they're jealous. I get it.
But speaking of beautiful, let's bring on our guest of honor, Bryan, Karver Customs.
He's like, no.
He's like, roll that beautiful bean footage. If you guys aren't familiar with Karver, you guys are living under a rock. You should be following him on Instagram. If you've been to Legion's Con, you've seen him. The man does magic with diodes, but he also does magic with fire for your figures, torches. I say braziers, but what are they? What are they? And I can't. Brazzers is a website for people to go to, but.
I don't know. I guess it would be braziers or something like that.
Braziers, yeah, that sounds a little bit safer,
Yeah.
But melting candles and wizard staffs and robots.
A little bit of everything.
Do everything.
I try.
And I mean, that's what makes your everything inspired this week's thumbnail. Not only to advertise Karver Kon, July 11th, but do little charbots.
Yeah, those things are awesome. I love them. They're cool.
Made them busting out the door. I tried to find an image of like a convention hall for you, so it's literally the convention.
Nice. I didn't even notice the background. That's awesome. I like that.
Yeah, it was hard to find a convention hall background. I was like, I need one. I need to find one that didn't have just tons of people and like wearing like furry outfits and all that type of stuff. I'm like, that's not going to work with Karver Kon. You get a charbot and wear your furry costume. But we got some people in the chat. So we got the Canuck as always, and he said, "Damn, 20 months subscribing to this bum. Unfortunately, he made me a mod. Now I have to support him. What's next? He's going to have Paul and Joe on his show."
Talking to himself.
He was. Skurator in the house. Huge shout out to Skurator for trying to help me with those Joes today because it was a shit show. I spent 3 hours trying to get them and I had to get Budo from Amazon, and then Tony Towns came clutch for the 2-pack because I was sitting there trying to process it and Hasbro wouldn't let me process anything. It kept saying, gotta refresh, gotta wait a couple minutes. Then they tried to have me verify if I'm a bot, and I use like multiple browsers on my phone, the app, multiple browsers on a PC, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? So,
jeez.
Yeah.
Wait, all those that were showing went up today for pre-order, or just some of them?
Just the samurai, the 2-pack of the ninjas, and then General Hawk with the rocket thing. Yeah. But I was like, I already have the Cobra one. Why do I need a green one? Soon they're gonna HasLab a green his tank. It's Joe his tank.
Oh my gosh. I'm good. I didn't order any of those. I didn't pre-order any of those. Very selective.
Oh shit, it's happening. The shit show with Paul and Joe and the other guy. Serious frustration from Hasbro. No Paul's thanks site for relenting the hazing finally. Yeah, even when he's like, "Yeah, I'll pick you up one," and Ski Raider, when it was trying to process it, wouldn't let him. Dead Man said, "Let's fucking go." Damn straight. What did he say? Really, you just a '90s kid? You're a loser, Joe.
Wasn't born in the 1890s like Canuck, so.
Venomby says, "Hey guys, got my NECA Peter Cushing Van Helsing to go with my Christopher Lee Dracula." Nice. Greer says, "At Karver Customs," and he salutes you. Woohoo, Karver Customs, a real talent. About time this shit show got some real talent in here. Four Feathers saying hey to everybody.
Four Feathers.
And anybody else in here? Scooter said, "Con it up." Oh, Four Feathers, I'm pissed. Missed out on Paul. Says I was late getting back from lunch today and was busy putting a transmission back in a 3500 Silverado. So that threw me off. Yeah, it was just stupid, man. I got the pink message of death.
Damn. Bad day at the office for y'all, huh?
Shit. And then Canuck says, "Well, it's official, guys. After 12 years with the Sheriff's Department, I've left them to their devices. Wish I did not have to do it. Time to look for other work now." So now he's sitting at home, drinking some whiskey, smoking cigars. Man, that's a hard life. It's a hard life. Man.
Working 97 hours a week like a madman.
I mean, a job that tells you, like, "Oh, you're about to leave. Nah, you got to stay and work your shift again. And you have no choice." That's crazy.
I've done that before. I was a corrections officer. There'd be times where we're standing or trying to get out of the building to be, no, come here. You know,
that's what he was. That's what he is.
Doorway.
That's what he was. That's why.
That shit's crazy. That it's never recommend it to anybody.
I think that's what Canuck did, was correctional stuff.
That's what I said.
I think. So, but yeah, that sucks. That sucks. But Canuck, you're gonna find something better, man. And if not, you're still gonna enjoy your time that you could spend in that man cave and open up all those figures you showed us the other week.
Yeah, I mean, go sit your old ass down somewhere.
Right. Go sit underneath that apple tree and just decay away. You know, turn old and become one with the tree.
He's already like 69.
He's like 376.
Exactly. Guy was fighting civil wars and shit.
He was. He shook Abraham Lincoln's hand.
I'm saying.
So I was hoping that Paul would have hopped in, but he's again rushing. I never being like, "Damn, Paul, you're late. Hurry!" But we go around and we sort of talk about things that we picked up recently. And Bryan, since you are the guest honor, I mean, what'd you pick up this week?
I haven't been picking up much lately, just because I'm working for my goal. So I mean, I haven't really been trying to spend too much extra. I think the last thing I got was a gift from a friend. He sent me the Secret Wars Captain America Legends figure. I haven't seen that in person yet, and I'm a big Cap guy, so that's the first time I've gotten something for Cap in a while too. So
the sound is coming so weird through when you talk.
Oh, is it messed up?
No, you sound fine, but to me, I was hearing like a little whir.
Yeah, I heard it a little bit too, but
it's all good. I was trying not to laugh because it sounded funny, but no, that Civil War, you said Cap?
Secret Wars
Cap.
Yeah,
that's a good figure. I mean, all the stuff that every newer version of stuff that they come out with is usually the better version.
Yeah,
they're like, "Oh, we can give you this ultimate version right now. No, we're just gonna trickle upgrades throughout many years."
Right. Yeah, that's normally how they go.
Yeah, exactly. That new Juggernaut, man, looks so good.
I want to see the price point on that thing.
New Juggernaut and that Shuma Gorath.
Yeah. I want to see how big that's going to be and how much it's going to cost.
So you've been holding off, getting all stuff ready for your convention and everything like that. And
yeah, I'm just kind of focusing on that right now.
And Joe, what have you picked up?
I just picked up some Joe Bucks for kit bashing and taking pieces off for customizing. The main thing I picked up, Four Feathers actually picked them up for me at a convention like 2 weeks ago now, but it's the stuff hanging on my wall. That Pikachu The yellow.
That's sweet.
And that one piece. It's like an LED light up. It's like he picked up those two things for me. Yeah, and I picked up like a loose flint just for customizing. I picked up a loose beachhead for like $5-10, and then I picked up a stalker just for like same thing.
When you said Joe Bucks, my brain, and I don't know why it went that way, I went straight to thinking of like Jeffrey Bucks from like Toys R Us. They used to get little Jeffrey Bucks. You're like, yeah, I picked up some Joe Bucks. I'm like, oh, what? You making your own currency?
If you were a sports guy, you would have said Joe Buck, the sports announcer, but not a sports guy.
The sound, it sounds like you're burping.
Is it better now though? Does it work out right?
It just it just comes and goes.
Oh man, sorry about that.
It's gonna be a riot today. Because as you're talking, it's like it's like it's weird. It's just like it'll be like, and they'd be like, it's like you got the.
It legit sounds like
Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Oh man. Four Feathers just gonna go around.
Four Feathers fixed my my Air Eagle too. My Air Eagle, he fixed the wiring so it lights up again. So that was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, and I got Bert from Sesame Street. I found got Bert. So I got Bert and Ernie holding their little portrait together.
You need the count now, right?
Yeah, I'm going on this rabbit hole. I'm not gonna get the count.
It's a good rabbit hole, though.
I know. I got like sprinkled in random places in my collection. Like when I have like the Grouch on like my bad guy shelf or something. I don't know. It's just kind of like sprinkled in.
Bryan, are you picking up any of those Sesame Street NECA guys?
I haven't even seen any. My town's horrible, so I don't know when I'll ever see one.
The best thing is I ordered mine off of Best Buy. I was like, I couldn't find them at my Target or anything like that. And so a lot of people are finding them at Best Buy more so than Target, which is
I found Ernie. Four Feathers found Ernie, and then he bought Ernie for me. Then he saw Bert at a Best Buy and told me where, and I picked that up. And I have seen Count at shows, but people want like $50 for it. I'm like, nah. Like,
it's crazy that Best Buy has a better and more organized NECA section than Target.
Yeah, I know. The NECA section is a fucking wreck at the back of Targets. And I got a boy that has I have a boy that has Sagat and Blanca. So I'm probably gonna pick it up for me.
For me? I need Sagat.
If he has extra, I'll pick you one up.
I mean, it is my birthday Sunday. Just tell him this. Send it to me. It's not your birthday, so I'll just take.
Where the fuck were you gonna tell me that? Just now.
Facebook would have told everybody. That's usually how it works.
I guess I should add you as a friend, huh?
I know. I just saw you on the street. Be like, hey, you want to come on my stream? And then it was a different type of coming. But
yeah,
you stuck around afterwards.
It did not sound good at all.
Why? About what? I said it was a different type of coming. And you stuck around afterwards.
I liked it.
You know, you came. Yeah. Anyway.
I'm a little clean. Whatever. Keep going.
I didn't pick up really anything. One thing came in the mail. I was getting away from the rabbit hole, but then Paul sort of shoved me back in. And then, you got Canuck that pulls you back down and everything like that. And pick me up a Joy Toy.
There you go. That's how it starts.
First custody of my custody collection. I sold off all my Grey Knights and my orcs, and I kept my orc on his Squig Hog. And then I'm just gonna go custodies right now.
It's crazy they got custodians fighting people and shit.
Not custodians. They were the shield of the Emperor.
Fighting with
but no, that whole Warhammer 40K story and the lore is just insane. I would say it's almost like Dungeons and Dragons lore. I think they've been out around the same time. I would think, like your Warhammer and Dungeons and Dragons.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
haven't. I've known D&D way longer than I've known
somebody will say
Warhammer.
it.
Something to look up.
And yes, Four Feather. Yes, Sunday. Oh, Sam's is Saturday. Look at that bunch of Geminis.
My brother's was yesterday.
Everybody, it's not my birthday yet. Not yet. Not until Sunday.
Well, they're not going to talk to you, so whatever.
They're like, we don't care.
My god.
But enough about that. Let's get into Bryan. Let's crawl up in there and talk about Karver Kon and where the hell did that come from? What triggered this? Where did you came out of nowhere with it?
I wasn't told.
Well, I know my audio is probably gonna suck the whole time. I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure what's messing up with it.
You will just be chuckling over here like a bunch of little kids. Your wording is fine. It's just the random that's thrown in there. It's cool.
Oh, that's so weird. Pretty much it started when PowerCon said they weren't going to do one in 24. Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out something else. Is there a way for me to drop out and I'll try and come back in?
Yeah, you can drop out and come back in.
Wow, KJ, really? Paul looks different? Wow.
That is wild. I was like, StreamYard, man.
It was so perfect. The Rick Sanchez was so perfect.
I was like, man, I'm trying to listen, and it's like,
I was just imagining him in my head talking, just when he's Morty. That's all I heard.
Perfect.
Yeah,
we needed some laughs. We needed.
I gotta turn my camera off when he talks because
KJ said, "What's up?" He said, "What the fuck?" Paul looks different. That man said Warhammer is like a metal album. In fact, I'm convinced that every song Bolt Thrower has ever done is about Warhammer.
Warhammer just looks too epic, man.
Oh, so he didn't leave. He's still. Oh, there he goes. I don't know what was going on with the mic. Let me see if I can see.
No.
Audio. That's all my stuff.
I don't know.
Four Feathers. You saved that for Legion's Con, but Four Feathers with the $20. Happy birthday. Thank you, sir. You could have saved that. We could have enjoyed it at Legion's Con.
Four Feathers, you're so nice. Such a nice guy.
We're back.
All right,
some magic here.
Here we go.
And if it's still there, I will do my best. You know what? I will give him solo layout.
Exactly.
Okay, now it's not. No. I guess I'm stuck like this. My phone's being stupid now.
The audio's good though.
Oh, okay, cool. As long as that works. All right. So
cool. Back to what we tried so hard not to laugh. It was just like, so yeah. So continue the origin of Karver Kon.
So it was like 23. We were on Legion's chat, and we had just heard that there wasn't going to be a PowerCon in 24. I was like, we should do something. Ohio's got a lot of artists for Legion's community wise. We got maybe about a half a dozen of us in Ohio alone with printers and painters and different kinds of artists. I was like, we should do something in Ohio. Seeing how there's not going to be a PowerCon, but that year in 24 there was going to be, I think it was IshCon was going to be in August to take its place. So there was no real reason to try at that point because he's already doing it. The horsemen are going to be there already. So 25 came around and I was waiting to figure out what PowerCon was going to do again. And they just kept dragging our ass, and they waited till the beginning of the year to say, hey, we're going to just jump in with Toylanta this year. So it's at that point, I looked into a venue. I thought I had one that was going to be really cool and stuff, and it just didn't pan out. And it just took a lot of time, and I kind of got a little discouraged. And then I brought it up before that. I want to do something. I made a post saying I'm working on something, and MesquiCon happened, and then I had people walking up. He's like, "So are you doing a con? Because if so, we'll be there." Like it started kind of like, and that got me a little bit more motivated. So I came back and I got a hold of the lady at the venue, and pretty much everything was taken that I wanted. And she pretty much kind of gave me like the whole blow off. Have you tried to place down the street kind of thing?
Oh damn.
So I was like, well, and the thing is like the first I was only looking at half the room, and I was like, I could probably do a whole room. So I was like, how much is the whole room? And she just kind of got snarky and just said, try the place down the street. So I was like, okay, well, that's way too much anyways, and it's not going to work out.
Mm.
So my son, he competes in jujitsu, and there's this other venue that he's competed at, and it's freaking huge. It's a nice place. So I was like, call this place for shits and giggles. What's the worst case scenario? It's war, and I can't afford it. I called it, and it's the same amount for half the room in the other place,
Oh
and it's
damn.
like
Will you get more
double the
space?
size. Yeah, it's double the size of their whole room. So I'm like, all right, cool, let's do this. Is this possible kind of thing? Started working for it, and I did a couple sales posts, and I took a trip to California for the West Coast meetup. And by the time I got back, I had my down payment for the place. So next day, as soon as I got back, and I woke up, went straight to the place, and made my down payment, got my date, and was like, shit, this is really happening, kind of thing. So
Nice.
yeah, I mean, there's a few people that knew what I was working on, but like until that point, I didn't really say for sure this is happening.
Mm.
So that was like, it's going to be like another Legion centered convention, and a halfway point between Legions cons.
I mean, that's awesome,
Yeah, for real.
especially
So
if this is a regular thing too. Because then I'll be in Michigan, so then therefore I won't be driving
oh
10 hours.
Yeah, where are you at? Like, where's the con at?
it's going to be in Newark, Ohio, which is like 30 minutes east of Columbus.
Okay.
If you fly into Columbus, it's like 30 minutes from the airport. So I mean, it's straight down a highway. It's not a lot of crazy shit to get to. So I mean, at first I was like curious if that would even be too far. And I was like, well, people start pointing out, well, like Legion's Con, it's like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, depending time of day from the airport to Legion's Con. So I mean, hell, I mean, that's not bad. Might as well try for it, go for it.
Yeah, Legion is like 25 minutes to a half hour from me. So,
All right.
'cause I live close to the airport. So, yeah.
Right. And it's been pretty crazy. Like ever since like I've said this a couple times, I was scared to death to push that button to post that. Because I wasn't sure, like, because like once you post it, it's like that's got to happen. You can't go back on that shit. No, it's like,
Right.
Then people start frothing at the lips, like, "What are the exclusives? What's going to be there?
oh,
Who's going to be?"
I've heard that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, like the day I posted it, I literally nonstop had messages coming in. It's like, we'll be there, we'll be there, we'll be there. When can I get a table? Like, I'm working on that part because I wanted to talk to other people first. I don't want to talk to like Jeremy Gerard because like there's nobody better to talk to about doing a Legion show than the guy that does the Legion show, and he kind of, he's one of those people you talk to. He's very matter of factual. He doesn't tell you what you want to hear. He'll tell you what, you know, how it is, kind of thing. And it really
Mhm.
helped a lot too. And it made me a little bit more determined to have a good show. It made me want to build it
That's
like the
so.
best of my ability. I wanted to have like a sister show to like Legion's Con.
So 4 Horsemen going to show up there too.
It's nothing set in stone, but working on it.
I mean, that'd be
Okay.
sweet. And then
Yeah.
soon we'll have a Karver Kon exclusive or something.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. I mean, it might not be this year, but who knows? Maybe if this turns into something, maybe that could happen one of these days.
If it will, it will. There's enough out there. And like you said, you're like that center point to where if people felt, man, I just can't make it to Legion's Con, it's just too far. You can grab
Exactly.
that extra half.
That's what I want to do too. I want to. That's what I told that to. That's what I said to him that day. I was like, hey, there's a lot of people that's been to PowerCon that can't make it all the way to Legion's Con every year, or maybe it's just a timing issue every year or something. This could be their way to get that fill of like a Legion's Con, and then be like, oh shit, I got to go to Legion's Con. If this is what it feels like on this small a scale, ramping up to like 100 times for Legion's Con, I gotta go see what that's like at least once.
Yeah.
You know,
Junkion crafts and builds says, "Hi, I'm late and I'm knee deep in a messy basement." He's working on organizing his stuff. But that is great, man. It's like I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad somebody re-sparked the flame in a sense. Like you had it, you're like it was dwindling, and then that person bumped into you, asked you, and it just started it back up. Because
right? I mean,
you never have enough conventions, and especially good ones.
and after PowerCon went to whatever they're doing, the Midwest just got dead. I mean, that was a big deal there. Like people came from all over for PowerCon. I'm still kind of shocked by how many people are like. We got a guy from Blake from Oregon who's coming in for it, and people from Arizona and Florida and North Carolina. I'm like, this is crazy, and it's like a whole year away. They're already scheduling plane tickets and stuff like that to come to it. So it's
And it's
no
good.
pressure, no pressure.
I would say, how many do you have? Like, certain people already signed up for it, or like,
Um, I have a number of how many tables I want to have, and I'm already above halfway there.
how many
And
tables do you
it's
want to have?
my goal is 60. The place could hold more than that,
Mm.
but that's my goal, just to kind of like give myself like, you know, until I get the floor plan figured out and stuff like that. If I have more room and more people want in, hell yeah, let's do it.
Also gives people more room for bigger space for themselves too. Like imagine
Hmm.
you know, like with what you do, sometimes in those areas you're sort of like really crammed,
Right.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. There's a lot of times like that's the reason why Stacy's always the one behind the table, and I just get out of the way because she knows where everything's at. And if I'm in the way, she yells at me anyway. So I'll just go out and
Yeah.
it's
We
like,
all can't be RG and bumping into people's, tables and
right,
breaking
yeah.
stuff, you know.
Yeah.
He's never gonna live that down either,
No,
dude. I've messed with, every time I get into one of these live streams, I make some kind of comment messing with him.
I remember when it happened, he felt so bad. He was ready to go and ask to get another one made for you.
It was funny because like he was over there and I didn't realize he was on the phone to his daughter, and I was just smack talking him, and I was like talking so much crap to him. He looked at me. I was like, "Are you on the phone?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm talking to my daughter." I was like, "I'm so sorry."
Four Feather says, "Damn guys coming from the Oregon Trail."
Mm, that's shit. That's what's up, though. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
it's already stacking up to be pretty cool. It got a lot of really good creators. Like that's what I've been like. Jeremy said, there's already a lot of shows going on, but that's the thing is like aside from Legion's Con, there's all these cons that pop up, but like there's only like a handful of us creators from the like Legion's community that pop up at different ones here and there. There's only
Hmm.
that one that has like where everybody comes together, and we need another one of those in a different area in a year's time.
I mean, the Maryland Toy Expo, like Mythics, well, Mythic Legions are there. The Four Horsemen's there, but they're not there. It's like
Yeah,
it's like people running their booth for them. Like it wasn't any of the Four Horsemen there.
right.
Yeah.
The street teams.
Yeah, it was basically like a street team running it. So, I mean, it'd be nice to have another place where people can, meet the Four Horsemen too.
Right. I mean, worst case scenario, it will be a street team, but I don't know. I'm focused on making it a convention that's so focused on what they do, they just wouldn't want to pass it up kind of thing, you know?
Well, I
I
mean,
mean,
nobody's going to want to pass it up, especially with, the ability not only to have access to legions and stuff like that, but strictly to get custom stuff that they would
mhm,
never think of. Because online, let's be real, if you don't know the person or you don't or you're not familiar with their
right.
work, sometimes you don't know what you're really getting. You're just sort of like, oh, that's sort of cool. Will this work? Will this fit? You have all these questions. There's, it's nice to go to a convention and see the stuff in person, ask questions, you know.
Mhm,
And
That's it. Like, I don't. I'm not like art. I'm not the biggest like mythics person, but even I like enjoyed Legions last year. Just seeing, because you see, obviously at the Four Horsemen table, and that they're putting out all their figures and stuff like that. And that's cool to see. But to see like your table, Carver, and like all the other people that, just seeing where everybody else's imagination goes with their
right.
figures, like all the painting and of all different figures and accessories and all that stuff. That's
Mhm,
cool. So even if like I know you want Forrest been there, like a street team, whatever. But even to see all the other customizers tables out there, and like things that you would never think of that person made up that they thought of and they did. Like that's cool to see. So like I didn't even walk away with like some crazy ass mega haul from Legion's Con. People were walking out there like with boxes on boxes of shit. Like I was talking to some guy who was like this is the only convention that I go to all year. He came down from Canada and he had a budget of like $8,000, like some wild shit. Like, and he was just like, I want to spend all $8,000 in this shit. Like, and then he was walking out. He had like a cart and he was like wheeling it out through the convention, but it was crazy. Like,
yeah, that's typical Legion's Con.
Yo, I was like, I went in there with a budget of maybe a couple $100, and I was just like, this is fucking wild. Like, people just like, I got $10,000 to spend. That's it. Like,
there's that one guy that's from Sweden that does like all the customs and stuff.
Emil. Yeah, Emil's
yeah,
awesome.
Like
yesterday was his birthday too.
There you go.
Yeah, see another Gemini, but
Emil's shit's crazy.
Like his work right there. Like that dude came with $8,000. It's like you can get a couple from Emil. Like like his stuff is insane.
Yeah, he's a mad scientist with his stuff, though. He cuts pieces of parts of different ways and glues them together, and it works. And it's crazy the stuff he comes up with. He's amazing.
I walked past his table and I was recording all his shit, and just like he had just like all the Nintendo characters and all that stuff. Like he had like Princess Peach and a Mario figure and Luigi figures and all these different things. And he was like, yeah, like I took this piece off of this and I glued it down and I shaved it and I reshaped it. And I'm like, how the fuck did you even think to do that? Like, just melting pieces down. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't
Junkyard said it's cool to have a customizer focused convention.
It is.
And he says, oh, where you have workshops for crafting. That'd be neat.
That's something I want to look into, like in a future one. Right now, I'm just trying to also get that relationship with the hotel. Like where I want them to see what we can bring business wise to them before I be like, hey, I want more space and this, that, and the other. I'm the cool thing is the lady, after I started talking to her, my emails with her went from July toy convention, random stuff to she changed it to Cosmic Legions convention 2026. I'm like, oh, so she's doing research. Okay, cool. So when I went to make my payment, she's like, oh yeah, the 4 horsemen, this, that, and the other. I'm like, okay, she's good. She's good.
Okay.
That's
the other lady didn't give a shit that the other hotel. She was just like, eh. This lady's like, oh yeah, Eric Treadaway, he was born this year. No, I'm like, okay. No, so I'm just being funny. Like she just started spouting off all this like stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. So she gets it. She's actually looking into it. So this could actually be a really cool place to work with.
That's what's up.
I'm gonna make you a flyer, that you can hand out for everybody that shows up. This is like no shitting on the floor at Karver Con. That's what I did at Legion's Con, so
For all we know, that could have been part of the wedding party.
That is true. That is true. Paul Morales says, "Hello, everybody." And then he said, "Forfeit." Oh, damn! I remember hearing about that on one of Unboxing Art's live stream. I was at the Legion's Con too, but didn't know about that. That's also where I met you for the first time, Art. And same goes for Karver. In fact, Art seeing in person works extra wonders. John gets a dude it's crazy to see, man.
It is. That remember you saw the thing the people that made that big ass like dio with the
shelf gravy. The one that was upstairs and downstairs. It had like the cave one. Yeah. That's shelf gravy.
Oh my god. I'm like, I was trying to be so nosy too. I was just like, so how much did this person pay? Like just like below or above $3,000? She was like, oh, above. I was like, okay. And I just walked off. Like
the number I've heard rumor wise was $5,000.
And I was like, well, what do you do? Like just break it down into parts and like But then there's all these other extra little pieces. Like I'm like, yo, whoever has the space to display that, God bless you. Like
Canuck says, good luck with the con.
I have to choose between that dial and a bed. Like
amount of money that moved around the con is nuts.
It's the first time I met Junkion too in person.
Or Feather says I bought a Kronov from him at that Legion's Con.
One thing I'm kind of excited about is like I've already got people that haven't had the opportunity to vend at a Legion's Con as well. So it's like this will be their first time having an experience to really get their stuff in front of like a Legion's crowd in person in a big way. So I'm really excited for that. And one of them I'm not really announcing yet is somebody that's not even in the Cabal, which is like the big, the group for Legions and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But he's not even in that. And his work is like crazy. People have been seeing it. They always comment on it. They share it in the Cabal all the time. But he doesn't really. He's never had a chance to actually do a show. So this will be the first show that he gets to come out and really show what he can, show his stuff off. And I'm excited for it.
Oh,
I can't wait
damn.
for him to get here. So
That's
that one
right.
I'm really excited to announce and everything. But I'm kind of like
Keep
Y'all
it
holding
heard
off.
that first.
Right.
At Karver Kon first, damn it. Y'all heard that shit. Y'all heard that. That's what's up. If I could make it to Ohio, I would pull up, but
Where you located?
Jersey.
There might be some people heading this way. Just throw 'em a ride.
I know. I work in the summer. Yeah, I wish. What is it? So this is July 11th?
Yeah, next year, not this year though.
Oh, next year. Oh,
Yeah, so
well, next year.
that's the funny thing is I've been reaching out to people. Hey, are you interested in maybe vending? It's like, oh, that's a whole year. I know, but I just want to plant that idea. It's a possibility if you want to do it, kind of thing.
Junkyard, we gonna talk because this might
Oh,
be a
see,
thing.
there you go.
I thought it was. I thought it was in like a month. I was like, I can't make that happen.
Oh no,
A whole
that's the
year
thing
from
is,
now.
yeah, I really wish I could have pulled it off this year, but it was like PowerCon just dragging their ass. I didn't know what to do with it at the time. If I didn't waste my time with the other venue, it might have happened this year. If I would have
Mm-hmm.
just thought about this place at first and went for him, it could have possibly been this year.
Curator said this whole con concept is fire.
Nice.
Junkin says, see, that's why I like having Carver here, hearing how people are excited for his convention. Like, yeah. Curator says, next year, Joe. And he laughs.
Shut up, Ski Raider.
And speaking of next year, bloop, we got Paul.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's not even Big Bear. He took out the Big
Where?
Bear.
Wow, oh
So
my
I'm Paul
god.
today. Paul Hughes.
Took so long.
We have been worried sick.
You act like you have to work or something.
Sit in traffic forever and sit through accidents and whatnot. And
Junkian said, wait. What city is it going to be held at? Trying to Google map the drive.
Newark, Ohio, 43055, I think it is.
No,
Ohio gets all the good stuff.
Junkian says, no, we haven't been worried.
Ohio's one of those states that get a lot of shit, but like a lot of events happen here and people tend to come to them, like the Arnold Classic and PowerCon when it was happening. So, I mean, it's one of those nice little central places to head to.
It is. Well, Paul apparently got some shit. So what'd you get, Paul, that you're loudly opening?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know how you'd even know that I'm even doing anything. So, just why don't you mind your own business?
Unless it's food.
Oh no! I've got a new Joy toy.
Oh,
see,
guys.
I told you guys. He shoved me back down the hole. Like I crawled out of it, and he's like, "Get back in there."
This is the
Oh
man,
Terminator.
Dude, look at this gun he has. What? It's almost as big as he is.
Yeah, that's the that's what I used in Space Marines too.
The Melta.
Yeah, the Melta. That thing's nasty.
Yeah, it's this is the Justarin Terminator from the Sons of Horus. He's very awesome. I gotta put his little head, his
ponytail.
His little ponytail, his top knot ponytail thing.
Bryan, you ever mess with Joy Toy?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a couple of them. That's one I really want to do more because like the game got me into the whole idea of it. But like I'm trying to be responsible.
In other words, people buy more dios and stuff and torches and charbots from Karver so he can add to his addiction.
Yes. man, this guy's a beefy boy. He's a Terminator, so he's got the big beefy, crazy Terminator armor. He's
yeah, this Terminator is still bigger than my damn my Custodia that I picked up.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's about he's a little bit smaller than Abaddon, but he's definitely bigger than the regular size Space Marines. So I very much like him, and I got him for a stupidly good price. I got him for $27 on Mercari.
That's really good.
So, and this thing's like usually like 50. So,
oh, we were talking about him earlier, weren't we, Brian?
Oh yeah, him and his table knocking into abilities.
Yeah. Yeah, he broke that horn off.
Oh, is that RG? RG disrespected your table?
Yeah. Junkion mentioned it too. And he says, oh crap, Junkion, yeah, it still haunts me.
I'm trying to convince Art to make the trip to have a table at the con. We've talked about it, but he's got to wait to see what's going on around that time. So hopefully it works out.
He should.
I mean, it's the least he could do after he vandalized my table at Legion's Con.
Yeah, he did. He flipped it around, took a shit right on top of it, and said it was one of your diodes. And,
Damn.
it was bad. It was disrespect. He had these cool wooden mugs, and then he just spit in all of them. And I was like, dude, he's got to sell those. And these Viking mugs were super sweet. Just spit in all of them.
There's no stopping this man.
And everything he touched, it was hair gel, man. You think he has like beautiful hair that it's natural? No, he's like a kid with melted candy in his hands. Everything he touches has his hair gel, so it's just like laying slimy coatings over everything.
I used to be that guy with pomade. I used to have a pompadour with pomade, and it was the friggin' Murray's hair wax. And oh man, that stuff got everywhere.
He's crying.
Oh yeah. I had hair one time.
Well, I mean, at one point, I'm sure, but
well, it's because he used too much pomade and it caught his hair on fire.
Clinton was president.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, when you do say that, dude, I'm like, that is old and that sucks.
Damn.
So,
hurt me.
All right, so you got yourself a Warhammer figure, Paul. Anything else?
I got this piece of crap over here too. This thing.
Everybody got Tony the Tiger.
I haven't opened him yet. And then I also got this is the Mattel Creations Despera, which is this is She-Ra. It's kind of like if She-Ra had gone full Horde, just so she's like Lady Hordak.
You'll do that. You'll go full Horde.
Yeah, he goes full Horde at some point. I think it's
never
like
go full Horde.
Where she actually looks like an Elseworlds, like she goes full Horde. And this is actually a mask too. You can take the mask off and you can see her face. And it's all like dark circles and she looks all like crazy. I haven't opened it yet, obviously. So
Junkion, we will get into that because we're about to launch into it. I was getting through Paul.
I got nothing else to say.
Oh, Junkion, look at him. I'm going to be giving away a Tony the Tiger on our stream tomorrow night.
Do it.
Is your stream right now? No. Why you?
Now
you guys need to go and
no.
It's that.
Your stream. No shameless plugs.
Damn, man.
You're not guessed it right now. You're the chat. Don't make me have my mod ban you.
Wow, he still has 12 freaking Vanguards he won't give away.
But no, everybody should go check out his stream.
It's actually only 9.5 Vanguards.
I'll take the fucking half. Jeez.
No, you
won't. Anything, Joe.
It'll just be the back half wheels.
So Karver, we got this this Karver Customs. Fuck?
Not serious.
Did he have to blow his nose and then he just took his mic off? But didn't
I totally blew my nose and guess what? You all get to hear it.
You're like, you can't see it, but you can hear the shit. Like,
and you won't know. you won't know what it is.
Man, you
It's
could
I mean,
amazing.
shit,
It's like magic.
your shit's frozen right now, except for your voice.
Yep, you know.
He sneezed. You fucking
Yo,
blew his
could
nose
not
so
do
hard.
your job, yo. Kick this man.
All right. Anyway, we got Karver Kon t-shirts.
Yeah, they're up for pre-order right now. So if you want to help support the con, because I mean, that's the thing with this con, it's going to be built by the community kind of thing. So all the sales I do and stuff like this will also go into like helping with badges and signs and stuff like that, which will also feature pictures from members of the community as well. Because that's one of the things I want to do is incorporate as many, nods to friends and other creators through signs and the little pamphlets and all that stuff. So I want to. That's what this is going for, is to try and help get a lot of that stuff taken care of as well.
Nice. It's only $28 shipped. It's not
Yep.
from Teespring, thankfully,
Yeah.
because I ordered my t-shirt of my own design to get a sample back in January, and it still has not arrived.
Oh, Teespring's horrible. I used to use them. The shirts don't really hold up very well over time.
It'll be to you by 2030, maybe.
By the time Carver's Con hits, probably.
I know. Might as well. But yeah, everybody order one. They're $28 shipped, and tall sizes are also available. Just add
Yes.
$3,
Yes, sir.
so you
Hey,
can
you know
raise
what?
your arms up without a belly button showing.
Right. I'm a tall shirt guy. So that's one thing that always killed me, is like nobody ever has tall sizes.
You don't want your midriff hanging out.
Oh no, I don't want to look like one of those dudes at Walmart that don't realize that their shit's hanging out there and it's just like awkward as fuck for everybody else. I don't want to be that dude.
The great thing about Walmart though is like it allows me to not give a shit how I look when I go into it though. I'm just like, there's already filthy, gross people there, so I might as well just I could wear flip flops and some shorts
Right.
and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. No hot boy summer.
No.
Got the belly button out.
It's always a hot boy summer.
Check out my movies.
I don't know about that part.
And then you're getting some more shout outs and recognition from fellow YouTubers and
Right. And the cool thing is I've said this a couple times. I've been pretty fortunate with meeting the different people and some of the friends I've made over the years. It's like reaching out to them. Hey, would you be interested in coming through? Maybe if you're able to next year. But at the same time, I know it's the same month as like San Diego. So like a lot of the YouTuber guys like Wade and like Robo and them might, they're understandably going to go there before they come here. It's a bigger thing for them to do those. But I mean, I've been putting out invitations to different people and stuff like that.
Some of them even knock over your stuff when they go.
Oh yeah,
but
Damn.
well, not the good ones though.
damn.
I'm just kidding. I love Art. He's great.
But what we're looking at here, guys, not only the shout out, but the torch that why am I not think
Umbrella Universe, Wade?
no. Why
Odious?
Odious.
Oh.
The torch that Odious is holding on to is one made by Bryan. So it's got the flicker, and you can't even see the wiring because they fed it through the sleeve. It's hidden. The little switch is hidden underneath the jacket on the back. I mean, that's the great thing about getting the torches and all that stuff from you. Easy to hide, and it looks great.
Don't you have do you have the campfire from him or
No, I got 2 torches myself.
torches? You do have the torches. That's right.
Yeah, I got 2 of them. The one that I wanted, which was more goblin looking, I waited to the last day to purchase off of him, and he ended up selling out of them.
You do like it more goblin looking.
I do. 'Cause that's what I collect primarily, like Airthirst faction. It's all demons and goblins. They don't have clean and pretty things.
Right.
They can't have pretty things.
They can't. And then we got some Karver Kon. Explain what's all this? What are we seeing here?
That's everybody that's already confirmed that they're in. One of which is Spiro. So that was the cool thing. That's somebody I met at one of the power cons, and I gave him one of my hand torches a couple years back, and I was like, "Hey, check this out," and it was kind of cool at Legion's Con. We got stuck in an elevator. He's like, "Hey, I still got your torch. It's on my one figure." So it's like, I was like, I'll reach out to him, see if he'd be interested in, coming through and doing the con. So they're on board.
That's
Nice.
dope.
Yeah, what's up?
Dope.
Hell yeah.
And we just had him on, and he is awesome.
Yeah, Jason's a great dude. He's
Jason.
really cool.
It was a lot of fun to have on.
Detour Customs even going to be there. You got
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Wolf
stuff
King
going up.
toys.
Oh, Wolf
Yeah,
King.
Lynn-
Yeah, Wolf King is cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lynn was another dude I wanted to reach. He was like the second person after Jeremy, because Lynn is, ever since like the first Legion's Con, after that one, he didn't get a chance to come to my table. He ordered stuff from me. And he takes my stuff to all the shows, and he puts my name on the table, make sure everybody knows where to get them from. And he doesn't have to do that, and he's always done that since like the LegionsCon 22. So I always wanted to. He was the second person I definitely wanted to have involved in some way there.
All right, we got to stop poking at Art. He said he's out. He's like, I'm out. I'm going home. I hate you all.
And then took his
Hey,
ball
you
and went
know,
home.
you were the one who had to destroy everything, Art.
Four Feather says those torches are awesome. I picked up a few of them from Karver at Legion's Con.
Thanks, man.
And how else would we have Tupac stop bumping the table meme guys? Feel me? George W. from Oakland. You probably didn't hear him about him. Wrote this song a long time ago. Real long time ago.
It's crazy. Crazy.
Going all over.
But man, that's a great Noble Bear in there. Like, you got a good lineup. I mean,
Right.
is this a convention that you might see an invitation? Are you going to invite Savage Crucible?
I don't know. We'll see. I've reached out to a few different companies so far. I talked to the Brutal Realm guys. They sounded interested, but nothing's set in stone. I've reached out to the Pathetic Girls, but I haven't heard anything back on that yet. So I mean, I'm working on it.
Okay.
I talked to Carlos with the From the Realm. I think that's the name of it. It has Realm in it. I know that much, but I think it's From the Realm. That
There's a lot
new
of
figure
there.
line. Yeah.
Nice. So pretty much everything that everybody that's primarily going to be there is somewhat themed in the category,
Right. Legion's adjacent or, something like that. And there's also like another maybe close to a dozen people that I don't even have listed on here because they didn't have logos that I can grab easily or that I wasn't exactly ready to share yet as well at that point.
Junkion said you need to get Plunderlings for Paul and Art.
Hey, we like
Yeah.
Thunder.
I do like Plunderlings. The little frog guys look pretty dope.
Yeah, I love them. They're great.
And then they got the bird guys coming too, but the frog guys sort of have my attention a little bit more.
Oh yeah, little forearm dudes. They look
Yeah.
so cool.
Let's see what else we got. Oh. Legion's creators, be ready. Vendor spots open this Sunday starting at noon. So all you vendors, reach out. RG.
As long as you're not going to ruin anything.
I'll put him in the corner by himself just to be safe.
he has padded walls. So here's an example of your Charbot.
Yep, that's version 2, new arms and topper for it for this time around.
And this is one that you painted yourself?
Yes, I have a few. Every now and then I'll paint some up and put them up for sale, and if anybody's interested in them, I got this one and a couple other ones that I have available right now.
So usually, if everybody's unaware, you can get one of these, and they come in the gray, and then you just do the customizing painting yourself.
Right. And there's tons of parts and pieces for it as well.
Oh, I saw Robo open, he just spilled out little baggies like crazy. I was like, damn.
Right. And then that's another variation with like the flamethrower arm and then like the cryo arm as well. So I mean, there's tons of possibilities, whatever you want to do with it.
Drill arm,
there's like
a little jackhammer arm.
Right, like a miner bot.
See, what's awesome is if anybody's not aware, it's the arms pop out. This whole top part pops out, and you can swap basically those 3 pieces.
That's cool.
Anything else that I'm missing that would pop off?
On this one, I think it actually has shoulder pads to it too. Those just fit over like
Oh,
the post that goes for the arm, and I have like 4 different styles of that as well. So you can mix and match and mix it up however you want and make your own little combination.
what's that? Is that
I
only
like it. It
screen?
reminds me of Borderlands,
Yeah. Okay.
like the
The claps,
motors.
claptrap. Oh,
Yeah, I hear a lot about the faceplate, so or the front of it. But Legion's Con, there's going to be another version, another way to customize it that will help that.
oh shit! Are you busting out different faceplates with magnets and they just magnetize together? He's like, I'm not gonna tell you. You just gotta
Took it
go.
away, see?
Well, Legion's
You
Con,
know
we'll
what?
see.
You're asking him to reveal his tricks. We're not going to do.
I mean, it's pretty awesome. Now the flight stand that Robo has, it comes with it too, or you have to have your own.
No, that's the flight stands. You can pretty much use anything you want for those because I made it so it fits like a Tamashi stand, but I'm finding out that it fits like pretty much any stands.
Mm.
So I also but I have some like wire hang like the wire ones that you just get like a piece of wire and wrap around and it fits in those as well too, pretty good. So like the ones I paint, I always send in one of like the wire stands for it
Oh, there's the
if somebody
shoulder
wants to use
pads
those.
too.
Yeah, that's all the Wave 2 stuff that I just came out with in March. Like this is like a tribute to my uncle that passed away in 2020. And
Oh,
so every year on March 24th, which was his birthday, I'll reveal something new for it just to keep a tradition going.
that's
And
awesome.
this is Wave 2 parts. So there's like maybe 4 or 5 new arms and 3 or 4 new toppers and a couple new shoulder pad things.
The
Very cool.
minigun looks sweet.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's
Look
dope.
at that. Look at that. No print lines either.
Yeah.
Now, so people are aware, like, how much does like a charbot cost? Like for a basic, just the I don't even know what comes with what does normally come with it. Like, how do you
Um,
sell them?
Actually, I think there's a post on my Instagram from like one of the sales I did not too long ago.
I just
The
got
base
confirmed.
spot is just basically like the arms and a topper and the body, and that's $30. And then
Yeah.
and then there's like I said, there's a bunch of different arms. So you could make a choice out of 2 arms, left and right combo, and those are 15. And then there's toppers, you get 2 toppers for $10. The shoulder pads you could pay, I think I can't remember my prices now. Yeah, right there it is. That's pretty much your base spot. That's what you get for $30. And you paint up any way you want. And then there's like the arms options. I think there's like maybe 15 different arm options altogether.
Like rescue arm 11, cryo, thrower arm 12, jackhammer arm 13.
Yeah. I mean and then
Oh, never mind. No, so any 2 arms 15, any 2
right.
toppers 10. I guess versus getting them individually.
Right. So you could get any 2 arms you want for like, but they'll come as a left and a right. So that way you can mix and match however you want with those. And
I know this reminds me of it like what some people are into, like those Glyos type
exactly.
figures.
It's kind of like and everything's completely compatible with your Cosmic Legions as well. So you could take like the guns off the Cosmic Legions and the little clear pegs. You can put those in the arm sockets if you want. You could put the holograms in the top of it. I made some holograms. You could put those in the arms for your Cosmics as well. So it's kind of like a little Cosmic Glyos kind of figure.
Damn.
Yeah, because those Glyos are like there's some like hardcore. Was it
Oh yeah,
Door Player collects them?
big time. Like it's crazy. Like we do Legions chat every Friday night, and half the time people are talking about Glyos as well. So it's like it's a big thing.
Yeah, that's awesome. So if somebody wants to, they can just get everything for $250.
Right. And that comes with all Wave 1 parts, all Wave 2 parts. Or you could just do an all in of Wave 2 for
For
100.
100.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of possibilities. Or you can just get a little bit now, get some later. I'll have them at Legion's Con. And Legion's Con, there might be more options. You never know. Karver Con, there might be more options. You never know.
The more and more options, so you can have like a little dio that's like a little,
Right.
garage where you build your own mech
The teaser's crazy.
charbot.
There's tons of possibilities with it. I'm waiting to see like somebody like do a picture with like a bunch of them all together.
Well, I think once you do the faceplate thing, it'll be even more game over. You'll start seeing.
Well, also it's kind of slowed down right now, but I think it's also because like people are just waiting for those new waves of cosmic stuff to come out. We've been kind of just waiting for the new stuff because right now we just got a lot of test bodies, and it's the same kind of body thing going on right now. And the new waves will introduce like a lot of new pieces and parts, so I think that'll also open it back up to people wanting to jump back into more cosmic related accessories.
Yeah,
And it's all your toppers.
we need some new cosmics for sure.
It takes forever, man. It's taking forever with shits.
At first, when I saw them when they went on clearance and stuff on some of the places, I was like, "Uh-oh, is cosmics going to be going away?" And I'm like, "They better not."
I can't wait for more
Nah.
aliens. They got a lot of good aliens coming.
Right. Like all the new stuff that they have come out is like it looks so much cooler than like the original stuff, I thought, in my personal opinion. Like they
I
got
like
the
a lot of
little
the original stuff, but I think the newer stuff that's coming out looks the Ox Crew stuff looks really
oh yeah.
good.
Yeah, the Oxford stuff was good. This is taking forever and a fucking day to get here.
Yeah, you know, it's
Yeah,
it is
I know.
it is what it is at this point. We should just be used to it. We get impatient. We're collectors. We're just,
Right.
we need our crack.
Well, that's the cool thing about the Horsemen. They're not they don't try to rush things. They want to make sure it's right before it comes out. There's been a couple times where like things have been wrong and they've had to readjust and stuff like that. I think like Poxus Wave was like that, where everything was made too big or something. They had to go through and redo it all again and stuff. So that was like one of the reasons why that got hung up. But I mean,
It turned out all right though.
oh yeah,
The Poxus Wave.
oh yeah, it's great. That was one of those ones that everybody was like they forgot what they ordered exactly, and then when it came in, everybody was just blown away by it.
Yeah. Yeah. Then there's some like really unique figures in that one, like Calazir, the Jin.
Oh yeah,
So good.
yeah. There's that whole wave was just great. Like Poxus alone, I was not excited about Poxus, like the actual figure, until I got him in hand, and I was like, I think this one might actually be my favorite horseman now. I was like, ooh.
He scares me though. Some of his pieces, some of his head, like parts of his head crown piece,
Right.
and his halo behind, like his wings, even like the material, it does scare me a little bit. I really don't want it to fall on the shelf and break.
Right.
But it'd be my own fault if it did. I need to get my All-Star 6 wave figures.
Yeah, for some reason I didn't pre-order those ones, so I'm gonna play it. I got them on big bet, so it's just the impatient waiting for August to get here for the street date.
No, that's the thing. Is that there's people there's people who have them in hand and they're posting their pictures, and it's just like.
John Gant says, "Well, I got to get back to organizing. Thank you for the show, gents. I'll rewatch the rest." And then he also told the Canuck, try not to mock up the rest of the show, okay?
No promises.
Poxus, I did like Poxus. I thought Poxus was cool. I thought
he's so great.
Oh yeah.
But he's brittle, and I just thought like his Legion, like I felt like the zombies and the undead should have been like his thing versus.
I agree.
Like the skeleton should have been with like Necronominus. Like I felt like he needed some because isn't he basically like pestilence and stuff like that? So it's like disease and
something like that.
Rot,
and we didn't get any really disease and rot with any of his.
Not yet.
Not yet, but I mean, yeah. But I felt like the zombies they were showing should have been with
right. I get it.
Necronominus should have been with boxes, but But speaking of awesomeness, though, here's an example of your holograms that people can get up. It looks like this is a spaceship,
Yeah, and then there's
and this is a
like a
mountain.
mountain range, and it has like a little base on the side of it too.
And these all work in the plugs for Cosmics, right?
Yep, and then
Yep.
your Cosmics ones will also work in the port as well for the bot, so you can even
That's
use
awesome.
those.
I love
Yeah,
compatibility.
and that's everything Wave 2 came with. Like the little rockets, I'd have them literally, it was an arm, but they could also work as a topper.
Oh, that's nice.
And you paint some, but you only bring it to the conventions.
I'll paint them every now and then and just throw them up on my website. I haven't really taken any. I took the painted ones to the West Coast thing, and that was my first time having painted ones available with me.
Where were you on the West Coast?
It was the West Coast meetup in Sacramento back at the beginning of May.
Nowhere near me.
Damn. I had just come back from there too.
Yeah, where
was a cool
were you
show.
on that one, Joe?
I don't know. I didn't know it was a thing.
Well, now you know.
I was out there for spring break, like April 9th to the 16th, some shit like that. That was in mid-April. I was in Sacramento.
Is that
Oh,
when you
look
went
at
to Frankensons?
I didn't go to Frankenstein's. Frankenstein's is by LA.
Oh,
LA is like 6 hours away.
I thought it was in between. Where?
Where was the meetup in Sacramento?
In all honesty, I have no idea what it was called. I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember what it was called now off the top of my head. What area it was? Because I was lucky enough to where I didn't have to worry about Ubers because I've never done Ubers before. We had a guy that was at the airport waiting to pick us up, one of our friends, and drove us everywhere we needed to go. So I didn't even have to worry about where I was. I was just kind of like along for the ride the whole time.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Shit.
And
I don't mess with Uber.
this is the complete all-in.
Yep, that's every single piece and part that I've made so far for it.
So you got yourself the all here, right here. This is your first wave one right here, right?
Yeah, well, pretty much the only thing that's really new is like the upper right-hand corner, and everything at the bottom is stuff that's been available. I even updated the shoulder pads from the first one for the connection point. Before you had like the arms have like a little rubber grommet on them to help them so the resin doesn't rub on each other.
Right.
So you originally had to pull that all the way off and then put the shoulder pad on, then put that back on. Now it's just you pull it off a little bit and it slides into place and you tighten it back down.
Oh, nice.
So I updated the original ones.
That's sick.
And then that topper is made so you can put the pistols up through the bottom on it. The cosmic pistols.
Oh, right on.
So it'll be like a little holster. And then one night in the
Little top
Legion's
floating
chat, I was
around.
talking to, yeah. One night in Legion's chat, I was talking to like Joe Vasapola from the studio jumps in there. And he'll hang out with us. And I was asking what a part of that gun is actually like the ammo. Like, what would that be? You know, he's like, maybe that bottom part, like the rounded bottom part, like a clipped, like a energy cell that goes up into that. I was like, all right, cool. So the little round things are like other ammo parts for like different pistols and stuff like that. Trying to incorporate different like stuff that works off the guns into like the different parts and pieces as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. Look at that. You meeting with people.
That last one was really cool because since I started, I've seen this dude's name pop up in like comments and likes and everything like that, Blake Woolner. And that was my first time getting to meet him after 6 years of him following me and always supporting me. And that was like really cool. It's very surreal to meet people that you remember seeing pop up at the beginning like that. And it was really cool to finally get to meet him.
A face to the name. That's really cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This is
And
Legion's Con?
That's Mesquite Con.
Mesquite Con. Okay.
Yep. I'm slowly trying to get my setup figured out for how I want to do stuff with shows and everything now. I'm starting to get like the starting to try to do more of the corner space to have more with the
Spot where your
box
head
and
pops up. It's where the
Yeah.
Bryan head sits.
well, that's where the Stacy sits, and I just get told to move along. So she knows where everything's at. I don't want to
You're
mess
blocking everything right here, man. You ain't seeing
Right.
shit. More of
And
those
that's
sweet ass torches.
yeah. Those are customs from dude Nick Gonzalez in the Cabal. I took him along and try and sell them for him at a couple shows. This is his
Dented in
post
shield
sign
with
off.
blood on it.
Oh yeah,
Very nice.
he does good work with like
That's
the grimy
sick.
knights that look like they've been through some shit.
Weathering.
Oh
Delicious
yeah.
food.
I need to find somebody to do like a custom guts mythic. That'd be sweet.
Oh yeah, there's a couple people I know somebody that's working on one right now. Keep your eye open for a post from in the Cabal. So it'll be
There you
popping
go.
up sometime.
Especially if it's on that Valiant Night body. Having that little extra articulation. But yeah, man, that looks great.
Mhm.
Good old
That's
toy culprits.
yeah. That Charbot's painted up from Joe Martinez to make it look like Orko. It's like
That's
all the
cool.
same Orko colors.
Yep. With Operative, who is
Mhm.
definitely not Manny Faces. Definitely not. That's so cool.
That is cool. I do like that. That's cool.
I'm just jealous because I can't paint.
Yeah, you can. Anybody can do it, man.
It's just like, oh, anybody can make a fucking dial like this with fucking grass coming through the cracks and fucking moss and
Right?
you know.
And you're
Nah.
right. Anybody can. This is just 6 years later after they started. You got to start somewhere, man.
That is
You
true.
know?
You do gotta start somewhere.
That's my thing. I always tell people you got to start somewhere. Don't get discouraged. Just keep messing with it, and you might surprise yourself.
I've gotten pretty good with making custom capes, but I just,
Oh yeah, that actually is this is where oh shit. That's what I said.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
That's why we can't nice things.
You were on the news,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, my local news did a story about me. That was really cool.
as well they should.
It was kind of like it took me a while to actually get brave enough to post like my stuff and what I've been doing on like my actual Facebook page. Because I was like, what are people around here going to say about that? And then at some point, I just stopped caring and went for it.
Yeah,
And
right.
I ended up finding out that a lot of people around here are thinking it's a lot cooler than what I thought they would too. So that was like really sweet.
I've had so many
Yes.
people just look at my crappy Instagram and go, "You like toys? That's awesome."
Look at that. That's one of your
I'm like-
mugs too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Awesome.
The girl on the right is actually my oldest ex-girlfriend. So her dad, we still text all the time. He makes all kinds of cool stuff. So I gave him one of my mugs for
Nice.
Christmas one year. So she had brought along.
Nice.
And
He's like, "You should have married my daughter."
Now, did they do like did they do an actual like in the paper type of news article or anything, or just
no, it's just on the news. It's a very slow news day. There wasn't
whatever?
anything crazy going on that day, so they threw in some schmuck.
I'm sure yours news was probably the best of that day. So
It was pretty cool getting
Probably.
reactions from that. I got a lot of messages that day. I didn't expect from people I didn't expect to get them from too.
some gold diggers, they're trying to get their hooks in you.
Oh, they're barking up the wrong
Right.
tree.
Yeah. They're like, this is not the celebrity you think I have.
That's an awesome shot right there. That's super dope.
Thanks. That's the dungeon dio I did right before Mesquite Con. That ended up going to Trevor, so I'm excited to see where that might pop up to at some point.
It's huge.
Oh yeah, it's
Dude, that's what. Look at this.
That's so good.
It is.
That would be perfect for so many of my mythics.
Well, I hope I'll have more of these at Legion's Con. So
Uh,
come on by.
or
I need something for
Castlevania.
sure.
I know, man. We've talked about it several times. When I start doing something, I'm like, shit. I start doing something else. I'm like, I'm horrible, man. I suck with time.
Well, no, you're running. You're planning convention, bro. Like like.
Yeah, it's like it's bad enough. I feel bad because like I'm bouncing everywhere, trying to get everything done, and then I throw that in the mix too, and it's gonna be like so much worse now. Oh my god.
Look at that shit.
You're a busy man.
I love how you implement your torches and all that stuff in in pretty much almost all your diodes.
I mean, I try to, it's like kind of like the calling card now. I didn't expect like when I started, it was just diodes, and I didn't expect to get known for anything else but that. But I'm kind of glad I did venture off into that because I don't know if I'd actually be where I am right now if I just stopped at diodes.
It's fair.
I love those pillars.
Nice. I just did a sale with some of those. I was going to do a surprise drop, but I didn't make it past my Patreon members, really.
I love this portal.
Yeah, that one's really good too, man. That's so good.
Shit.
Yeah.
Keep clicking off.
The funny thing is, like the dungeon and the portal one are both things that I've had sketched up like maybe 3 or 4 years ago that I wanted to try, but at that point I had no idea how to pull it off the way I wanted to. And right before MesquiteCon, I was like, you know what? Let's go back and look through some old, ideas I had and see if I can pull anything off. And I just kind of messed around and ended up coming together.
Yeah, all your stuff's really clean too.
Thanks, man. David Williams.
And you don't, one thing that's nice about your stuff is like you don't outprice your diodes. Like I feel like you're fair for all your diodes and your work that you do.
That's one thing I've always wanted to, that I've always tried to do is just be affordable for anyone. I don't want to be one of those people that, that somebody wants a dio in their collection and they can't buy it because they don't have an extra $400, $500. I want it to be affordable for people. So it's like my prices have gone up a little bit from where they used to be, but like I still try to keep it reasonable for any kind of collector.
Well, you don't want to
Something
sell
from me.
yourself short too, because you do put a lot of time and effort into it.
I mean, look at this right here. I mean, it's like you're like, all right, you're getting 2 of these. If you were to buy those individually, like you got to consider all that stuff too.
Right.
It's like,
yeah,
you're getting too good at them. Yeah. One thing I don't see too often, and I don't know, you don't see too many of like the candle ones that you were working on.
they're trickier. I'm trying to do them. I've been having a lot of technical issues lately. That's the only reason why you haven't seen like an actual sale post with like, hey, I got a bunch of these. Because I've been having a lot of like computer issues and printer issues. So I just need to get my motivation together and fix those issues. So I haven't really been printing much lately. Just because it's like I don't want to deal with it. Printing's fun. It's really cool when it works. But when it doesn't, it just really takes the wind out of your sails kind of thing,
I mean, you got a whole convention to run right now, so
Right.
understandable.
But I need to get it figured out soon because I need to start printing for Legion's Con because that's the next big
creeping.
goal. Let's get that done.
It's creeping up.
Definitely.
Yep.
Are these?
A few of
This
the
is
customs I've done.
you custom painted this
Yeah,
one.
that's my swig I did for Legion's Con for their swig event. I just painted the hands and the head and added some some kind of epoxy clay stuff to the head to give him an eye patch and
That's awesome.
give it its own little feel. One of the teasers for the Wave 2 parts. And
we were sort of past. Oh, you did a giveaway.
yeah, every Christmas I try to do one. Those are some of the other ones I painted up that are already sold.
I like that
But
color.
this is the potential that you can get out of his charbots. I everybody. If you're wanting that futuristic claptrap type of droid to follow your character around, you can definitely do that. You can make a bunch of worker bees.
Mhm.
You know, here's the Cabal one that you did for the hologram. I had
Yeah.
Art grab one for me. He's like, "You got a pink or purple one?" And I was like, "You can barely see the color, Art. Why'd you choose that one?"
Right. It's like in the Cabal, like purple is such a big thing. So I made a bunch of them, and those were the ones I came home with the most of. I'm like, well, shit. I wanted to have some more reds and blues available, and all I have is purples now.
I would have gotten a purple one.
But Paul, a lot of this stuff too, like you get this stuff, it's not that hard to dirty up and make a robot, look the way you want it to.
So that's the fun thing. You
Dry
paint it,
brushing and
yeah, you
washes, and those are easy to do.
paint it up, make it look
I've never,
pretty, then you mess it up.
Yep.
I've just never been a painter.
I mean, think of the orcs in 40K, how they paint shit up. Can't go wrong with that.
We want to make it fast, so we're gonna paint it red.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean that's awesome. You got your own con. You got the Charbots evolving. You got a second version that's out with a bunch of new accessories. So I'm assuming it's going to be a new one every year and a grouping of accessories every year.
Maybe we'll see. Just depends on where I go. The cool thing every year on the way home from Legion's Con, me and Stacy, like when it starts getting boring, it's like, all right, let's brainstorm something. So we start making lists of new pieces and parts that I could try and work on for the bot, and it's hard to tell where it goes each time,
Yeah. I mean, you could do some like meat hooks and like have it like carrying skulls or something like that,
Right? I mean, tons of possibilities.
Just a bunch of spikes with body parts. or just one that's a giant bomb. Yeah, there's so many ideas. Yeah.
Endless.
Right.
Endless. That's what makes it dope, though.
Thanks.
Maybe thought about starting to do it. Yeah, you can start doing like little chain stuff too. I don't know how easy the print chains are off 3D and make them be chain functioning.
Right.
Do some like spike balls that swing underneath them or something like that, or for the arms, or
Yeah.
have them with bear traps on chains.
That'd be cool. Yeah. Oh yeah.
We got Kiwi Collector said, "Yo,
Oh, Sam.
Bryan.
What's up, dude?
Welcome.
Canuck says, how much your torches sell for?
The tall ones and the mediums, they're $40, and they come as sets of twos. All the wall torches are 30 for a set of two. Hand torches are 1 for 15 or 2 for 25.
Nice.
I also have like crystal lights. They're part of the 40 for set of two. Staffs are 30 for the one staff. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
If anybody
I think
played
it's,
RuneScape, those magic staffs are very similar to what his staffs are. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, I've never played that. That's cool.
Yeah, they got like their different elemental staffs, and you just had like the staff, and then the ball at the end would change the color depending on what you were using.
Oh, okay. Nice.
But those staffs are awesome too.
Thanks.
Like you're gonna have so much on your plate now. Running a convention, trying to create old stuff and new stuff.
For real.
Like, that's a lot.
Well, this is my full-time gig, so
let's make Karver Kon, matter, guys. Even if you can't make it, pick up a shirt, show that support. To new conventions.
Help him live the dream.
If you're from the Midwest, even, support it because you need more conventions. I mean, when I was in Michigan, I think like the big deal was Motor City Comic Con.
Let's see, share the post. Do you see his post up? Share it to your peoples. Spread the word.
Yep.
That's all.
This is definitely, like I said earlier, this is the con that's going to be built by the community. It's going to be oriented towards the community getting to meet a lot of their best artists. Some that they get to see every year at Legion's Con, and some that they never had a chance to see before, which I'm really looking forward to. Is not just for the people to get that chance, but also that creator to have that chance to really introduce them to the community in person.
Yeah.
We need more cons too, because like all the corporate cons are not as good anymore. We need more
Yeah.
fan-made cons.
That's like somebody asked, like, what happens if PowerCon comes back next year? I'm like, well, cool. Where will they be the year after that? I mean, you don't know what PowerCon is going to do half the time now. So I'm not worried about PowerCon. If they show up, they normally show up in August. So I mean, that's a whole month away from what I'm doing.
Well, the con I always went to every year for years and years was Emerald City Comic Con, and every year it's just more and more detached from
Right.
anything ground level collecting. It's all like it's got to be, big, huge anime like stuff, but it's like yeah, there is a niche fan. It's for a lot of different people, but it's like so much that it almost drowns out like anyone at the ground level. I mean, there's no like, I don't know. It's just different. It's hard for me to explain. It's just really like, it's very corporate feeling. It's very just like.
Now, so you talked about it for a while, but how it's been going downhill in the past couple of years.
It has been. Like for me, and maybe it's part of me is just like, it's like, oh, the damn kids. But it's like, I've been going to it for years and years. Before it was even called Emerald City Comic Con, I was going to it. And it was just like, now it's called Comic Con, but there's no comics hardly anywhere.
You can buy booty shorts.
Yeah, you can buy booty shorts. That's a thing there.
Nice.
Does it say Emerald City across the ass?
No, it was like stupid,
it's worse.
weird print.
Juicy?
No, it'd be like a Captain America star. Or,
and
like this year they had like
putting a bullseye on your ass.
Oh, there were no companies there. There were no toy companies. There were no comic companies. There was like, it was just kind of like, what's going on here? What are we doing? No Bandai.
Judd said Coughing Comics was there though.
Were they? Because I didn't see them anywhere.
Yeah, he said they were there for sure. What's up, Smog?
Maybe in the artist alley.
Smog, you're late.
Now, Brian, is there anything else that we didn't touch base on?
No, I don't know. I don't think so. I'm pretty.
Now, I don't know if you want to hang out the whole time. We got we're going to go over some toy news for everybody that's wanting some action figure news in their mix too. So you can hang around and chat with us about new releases if you want to.
Sure.
I don't want to take up all your time. So let's do this. A lot of stuff has came out, and we're going to skip over stuff, and we'll take votes from the chat who wants to actually, look at some of this stuff.
A lot came out, like a lot. Damn.
Yeah, like some Joy Toy TMNT drops.
Yeah, I saw those. Those look pretty cool. The intrusive thoughts are gonna win.
Oh,
and try to just get all my money. Just get every little bit of it.
It looks cool, man. It looks really dope. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This looks way better than any other version of him.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so awesome.
In fact, I'm very excited that they went with this character.
Oh, he has a articulated mouth.
Of course he does.
I
want it.
He's like, you have me at articulated mouth.
Yes.
See, this guy could use
Put it on my
tombstone with
tombstone.
them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's look great.
It's so good.
Right.
Like there's so much I wanted to get into the Joy Toy turtle stuff, but this is what Joy Toy does. They just dump stuff out. Like look at their Warhammer stuff. Like it's hard to keep up. And it's not like these are cheap either.
Right.
But
well, with these, especially with the turtle stuff, like if you didn't get in on them like on the first pre-orders, like you're gonna pay.
yeah, I mean look at all the accessories, the sculpt work, the paint detail. Like Joy Toy does the 3/4 scale, or was it the 1/18 scale?
Yeah.
Like they're probably the best in the business.
And they're so good. They're just so good. Like they move like butter. Their accessories are always great.
Oh shit, he comes with a wheelbarrow?
Of course he does.
So he comes with
Look at all
wheelbarrow. Holy shit!
He comes with a loadout, man. Oh, he's got a piece of the base.
Yep. Wheelbarrow, pickaxe, knife, shovel, axe.
Yeah, y'all gotta
wrench.
buy this.
Damn.
I wish Joy Toy would get the license for Gears of War. I, I would love to see them do
Oh,
Gears of
that-
War figures.
They could do wonders for it, for sure.
It probably be super articulated and detailed.
Mhm.
Fucking
Be able to
bullseye.
pull off all the creatures and stuff too. That'd be awesome.
Isn't Dave Bautista's going to be
Or ground chuck. This is ground
One of
chuck,
them.
not bullseye.
in the movie? They're doing a movie for Gears of War, and Bautista's.
That's
gonna-
something that's been going on for a while. So who knows what it'll end up be, if it ever will be.
Right.
That's the problem with it. It's like that's
Mm.
the movie thing's been around for
I thought it was going to be on like.
probably decades now. It's sad to say.
Oh, okay.
Look at
Yeah,
his
he
loadout.
desperately wants to play it though.
Mm. See, this is another one like ground chuck, like awesome. Go with that one. Like I'm glad that they didn't immediately because they've done like Slash, and then they did Bebop and Rocksteady.
Getting blast effects now.
Ah,
Nice.
So you got the blast effect for that gun, and then you got the one right there too.
that's so cool. Man,
He's got his little foot. Is his brand or whatever when you got his little burn mark. It's a brand, right? Yeah, brand.
he's got a brand. Yeah.
Just fucking pipe.
Damn.
Oh, what blast effect for his horn? Shooting a rocket out of his horn.
Oh
That's
wow,
great.
man, they're going all out.
Yeah, that's a good amount of stuff too. Broken up can.
Does he
Yeah.
come with a manhole cover too? He's got a
Yeah,
manhole.
Mhm.
Is that the
that might be a normal stand.
Yeah, it looks like it has a foot peg on it.
Yeah,
It'd be cool if all the stands were manhole covers.
I think they are.
That
Ground
is-
Chuck had one too.
That's cool.
And then you got the ones that form together that can fit multiple people. I was never a fan of Razar or Toka.
I felt like they were just like for a long time. I know they're not the same characters, but I thought they were a ripoff of Bebop and Rocksteady. I thought they were like a dime store Bebop and Rocksteady.
Right. I
Comes
remember
with, like,
being a
an
kid when that
actual
movie
car
came out, and
door.
everybody's like, "Who are these guys? Where's Bebop and Rocksteady?"
That's what I was.
Right.
That was exactly what most of us did.
Right.
Were that age.
This guy's got a car door as a shield.
Yeah, look at the detail
cool.
too.
Damn.
That weapon he has is cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Smog just said that literally just unpacked the Motu Origins Cobra Khan figure.
Sweet. I don't have that one. I don't have Cobra Con or Ratlore.
He looks great on my Sky Sled.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah,
I got a couple Skylights. I would put one on there.
holy crap! So he comes with. The hell is that?
Big ass piece of meat.
Oh, that's like a little face. It's like a. I don't know what that is.
It looks
That
like
was
you
supposed to be
can,
a
like a
rocket
wolf
out
head.
of
I don't say it looks like you can shoot it out of something.
It might be the rocket.
Mm.
He has a shotgun, bunch of blades, bunch of food. There's that stand again.
Yep.
He's got
Car,
got
a full car door, a donut. There's the.
See this one, and see if I was collecting these, this would be an easy pass for me. I don't need Toka or Razor.
But you need the other two.
Well, the other two are a lot cooler. I
Their band
especially
was awesome.
I especially like him, but
He looks awesome.
So mask figures.
I want to see what these mask figures are going to look like done. I'm
Have
interested.
the power up.
Yeah, the laser. I like the what was it, Miles Mayhem, the bad guy.
not doing it for me. I mean, mask isn't my time, so.
Well, yeah, because you were born yesterday.
Well, explains a lot,
Mask
right?
is great though.
This one,
Mask,
I like this one.
Mask is one of those cartoons back in the day. I can't remember the cartoon for the life of me, but I know I had a couple of the figures. But I up until recently, I think it's on Tubi now. I started watching it. I was like, I don't remember any of this. Like, it doesn't
I
ring a
watched
bell
it.
at all.
I just didn't have the toys because my parents weren't going to invest in every single toy that I ever liked.
The only one I remember having was like the IndyCar one. It turned into a plane.
Yeah.
We got this dumb shit.
This dumb crap right here.
Now you know what's going to sell.
It's not dumb. It's cool. It's fun. Why don't you like it, Art?
It doesn't do anything for me at all.
Well, you don't have to buy it.
I won't.
You can buy some Joy Toy instead.
You can get yourself some giant
Still
surfboards.
get dirtbag.
I'm not getting any of the Joy Toy ones. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. If I went down that rabbit hole, I'd probably sell off my NECA ones. Because if you think about it, like the Joy Toy has a lot more detail, more accessories, and they don't take as much real estate up. So you could set up a really nice dio with those figures as opposed to like NECA stuff because it's just so big.
Yes, you can.
I like that head for Mikey. It's really good though.
I feel like we've seen the same shit over and over again. They just slap some diaper soft goods on it. Was that diaper?
Some diaper soft goods.
Like, look at that. It looks like a diaper. And then they threw in some like surfboard, wakeboarding shit.
I just think it's funny. His trunks are like over his turtle shell.
That's how it goes.
Know. It's just not for me.
No, I mean I haven't picked up really anything turtles like that. So
it's kind of weird. They look like the shirts are like plastic, but the pants are fabric.
Yeah, the shirts are plastic.
So that's kind of a weird combo. I don't know.
These are like midlife crisis turtles,
right?
Yeah, soft good
spring break turtles.
Damn, big ass box.
Roll box. Oh, because this is the con exclusive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you got the figures and then all their beach accessories, and then look at that. NECA's teasing some vehicles.
Mm-hmm. What, the blimp?
Well, the blimp and the
Pterodome.
But we all know that that's, it. When it came to the party wagon, Super 7 sort of shit on NECA's, to be honest.
Those surfboards are massive.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Full pizzas and stuff. But only one of the surfboards has a hole to...
I was about to say, is there only one sale?
Yeah.
So you have to share the sale.
Oh, sweet. You get a wave effect.
Oh, that's cool.
And only one of these surfboards, I guess, that pops on.
What's the price of this thing? Like $250?
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, because the ones in Target, their 4-packs are like
$150 usually.
Yeah.
It does not say yet.
Yeah, you'll find out when you want to order it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It'll be like, bam, it's $300.
Easily $250.
San Diego Comic Con, Ben Cooper kid. And they give him a shitty ass fucking trick or treat bag. Good opportunity to make a tiki trick or treat bucket.
Yeah, this one's an easy pass for me. I love the Ben Cooper kids, but this one's.
I feel like they've fallen off for you guys as of late.
The new ones they come out with are just kind of not blowing my hair back.
I could never find the Beetlejuice one. That was a pain in the ass.
You could. I had to order mine for Beetlejuice.
I didn't know you were looking for it. I would have kept an eye out for you.
Yeah.
I seen it not too long ago, so if I see it again, I'll reach out to you.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it was just one of those things where I was like, man, it's like all they Target around here sucks. People buy up all the good stuff.
feel like I might have seen it at a convention though or something. Just didn't know you were looking for it.
What were you saying about this, Paul?
Oh, this one was limited to 1,000, I think, and I think it's already sold out. This is the Mondo Classic Beastman. This is the 1/6 Beastman Classic that they just did it. It's Mondo exclusive.
So you guys
It's
can't
huge.
get this, but we can look at the coolness of it.
Oh, it looks amazing. I'm just not. I'm not going into any more Mondo unless it's the. I might do the 112, depending on what the price is going to be because they're coming out with the 112 2000X He-Man, which I'm guessing that you're probably going to show next if you're awesome.
Maybe.
This looks great. Don't get me wrong, and it's a huge beastly beast man. But yeah, the price, the size, space, just a lot. And I have a huge beast man already. I have one of the.
You do you?
Oh yeah, I do. Give me
Got
a second.
a huge beast man.
I have the big carded. It's like the oversized. It's almost like the Gentle Giant, like classic Beastman that actually Mattel did. They did it a few years ago. I have it on my wall, and it's awesome. And
apparently, biker mice are doing so well that they're like releasing a shit ton more.
Well, it's all the villains. This is all the villains.
Do these two look like villains?
No,
I don't know.
I don't know that much about the show, so I know the dude, the purple. He's like the main villain, Limburger.
But look at all the stuff they're cramming with these figures, though.
He's great. I mean, he looks like I kind of like this figure just because I like this figure. This makes me want to just collect like certain ones because they look cool. But I don't watch I never watched the show very much. Is this their like female biker mouse?
Yeah. But I mean, all the weapons and little like accessories, like even this dude coming with like a
yeah.
I feel like these are all like deluxe figures. Like, damn.
No, their price point is great. They're like $37.
Really? For all the shit that you're gonna get in these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
They're not Super 7 priced. Oops.
Well, no, but
You got the human.
The human
that's riding on the biker mice from Mars bikes, riding them hard.
Oh my.
Yeah, she's not the one that's like. She's okay. All the other figures stand out a lot better.
This dude reminds me of like a Toxic Avenger character.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Poop Smith. He's got a little pig.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, like look at how they're packaged. Like look at all the goodness.
Well, their packages look great. I mean, you can still find the biker mice.
All the stuff. Look at the translucent stuff with this guy too.
Yeah, you can find all the mice in Walmart right now, and some of them have bikes and stuff there too.
Yeah. Some of them are on clearance. You can get
they
them for
started just dropping the
yeah.
bikes by themselves now.
So
Yeah.
these figures are $34.99 each.
That is not bad.
That's really good for all that
For
shit.
them,
Second price.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then a bundle's available where you can save $10 and you can get all of them for $165, basically.
Hey, if you want to go all in, that's your.
I mean, that's not bad. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 5, like damn near.
Mm-hmm.
And you're getting that little small juice, kind of like 6. You're getting like 6 figures. Like,
Do we need to look at Hot Toys James Bond?
I'm good.
I'm good. It's Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
Frog did say, why does Beastman's nose change on each head sculpt? I don't know.
Different versions, probably different concepts, maybe, or maybe it's just the bad rendering.
Canuck said that's the biker bitch from Mars.
From Marks.
From Marks.
From Marks.
Let's look at some DC multiverse.
Why are you
Does it
going
look-
here?
Didn't we already look at these?
We didn't. Because we got the fuck faces that Superman.
This is the they're all the isn't like the many
Oh, this is the what?
Man.
the lion one with the big head and the
What? They didn't even give you the Alfred E. Newman looking head? They're like, let's give him.
Maybe it's an exclusive. I don't know.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No,
The lion one's interesting. I'll give you that.
definitely interesting.
That's a nice way to put it.
Then you got, man, I just worked on my truck. Superman. Guess that's from the new movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't. All the movie figures that they've shown, they don't interest me.
Is Paul? Who's this actor?
Joe, Superman guy.
Oh wow, you don't even know the actor. If you don't know the actor,
Then we got a.
I
then
don't-
it's definitely not worth it.
Isn't this a repaint?
Furthermore, I don't care. I saw the
Paul knows
preview
like
and I
every
was like,
actor.
Okay.
It's-
Cyborg Superman. Didn't we already? This is just a repaint of the first
This is
one, right?
Yeah, it was a repeat.
Yeah.
I'm not. I like Superman, and this new Superman has me not excited at all.
No,
I liked Cavill.
Ew.
I liked Cavill as Superman, and the fact that they didn't stick with him kind of rubs me the wrong way a little bit. So
I did too over this new guy.
this new guy does not look like Superman compared to Henry Cavill.
No,
He is less than super.
Give him a chance.
that picture looks like a young William Dafoe. Like the fuck.
I'm just not interested in it. I'll probably still see the movie when it comes out. Probably not in the movie theater.
Do we care about NECA's Wednesday figures?
No,
Nope.
no offense. Unless
No, Brian was shaking his head. No, he's
No, I'm good.
But we can look at some Jada Sweetness.
oh,
This yeah. This is
Yeah.
this,
I'm on board.
Even though I still need Blanca and Sagat.
So
this
do
is
I.
happening.
I still need Guile too, but I want the blue.
Oh yeah,
guy.
you missed that, Paul. Joe's getting a Blanca and Sagat just magically, you know.
Magically,
Yep.
who's magically getting you in, Joe?
Yeah, see, Joe's nodding his head like he's disappointed in himself. But
I'm just going to a convention, and that guy happens to have one. And he's going to hold him for me. That's all that's happening.
You know what? Get them, and love them, and you'll show.
I
them.
am. And I'm gonna show him. I'm
And then Paul's gonna block you, and he's like unfriends you and shit.
No,
go ahead and
me-
get him.
me and
See
Joe
what
are like
happens.
this. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying his joy.
Yeah,
Smog's
right.
dipping out. Everybody's sleeping in chat.
Okay, well, thanks for stopping by. I understand. We are at an hour and 47 minutes.
All right, we're almost done. So Sweet Vega
Still waiting
looks
on-
like
still waiting
Vega.
on Paul for his Marvel Legends.
Oh yeah, we didn't get there yet. Anyway, we'll get there. So Vega
No, not
Do all the
his
poses.
Marvel Legends.
got his different claws. His mask comes off. It's awesome, and we got claw effects.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
I
It's
mean,
definitely
it's-
getting this.
It's good.
I hope when they do his Player 2 version, I hope it's the green pants with
I
the
hope.
red sash.
It's not.
You hope it's
That-
not?
Um,
And then we'll wait for Storm Arena, and I'll compliment those with Storm Arena ones. We already know what's gonna happen.
You
now,
know,
for all you Marvel Legends fans out there, you got the live action MCU Fantastic Four figures.
they sure are.
I mean, I like the boxes.
The boxes are pretty interesting.
Yeah, they're white. They're nice.
It's Pedro Pascal.
Is it?
Sort of.
No.
Is it?
It's his younger brother, Miguel. I don't know.
That the chin is just the face. Oof.
It don't look like him. I'm sorry.
Uh-uh.
They couldn't do it for Mandalorian. You know, the Mando. They can't do it with this either.
It's pretty rough.
He's got some interesting boots there.
He can scratch his back.
He's got some interesting boots. I can scratch my back too.
How
But
come
you
his
can't
stretchy? How come his stretchy arms? If we could go back to his stretchy arms, how come his stretchy arms are black?
Because inside their wrist and hands are black.
Are
Pay
they?
attention, Paul.
I'm looking and it doesn't look like they're black. Are they black? Oh, I guess they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed that, or just
Look at
don't
this.
care.
Look at
What
the
is it?
sweet flame effects.
I don't
Oh.
even reckon. Like,
Look at that fucking face. He's squatting to shit. He's about to say flame on.
this looks like Ellen DeGeneres.
Wow.
Jesus. That's what it looks like. Ellen DeGeneres playing Human Torch.
Hilarious.
Oh, did they put? Is there? No, they just sort of rigged his thumb in there, I guess.
I,
They're really like, look at what you could do with this one effect, man.
I don't know. I can't think of what the actor who's playing Johnny Storm now looks like off the top of my head, so I don't even know if this is it.
It doesn't matter. I hope he doesn't look like this.
I don't even like the costumes or anything. Like, y'all rocking turtlenecks and shit. I'll take her head sculpt. The one head sculpt I will take. I will take her head sculpt.
They gave her okay. Hold on a second. So they gave her a bigger chest than they did
any
for, like,
Marvel legend.
Elektra. Like She-Hulk didn't have a big chest like this.
They wanted those sweater meats.
Like, was this in the contract? Where like you gotta curve her out, and also the actress who's playing Sue Storm is not like that. She does not have.
Good nuck. Oh shit! Her tits are low on her body. All right, let's.
Okay.
She got a
That effect is not good. That's like
It's got bullet holes in it. That's cool.
that. No,
Yes.
it's not cool. That doesn't look like a force field. That looks like a.
She has telekinetic powers of preventing the bukkake.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like it looks like semen. I'm sorry.
It's as bad as Professor X's.
It's trying so hard.
Oh,
It's trying so hard.
That is a wild semen shield.
right. She's right there. She's like, what did I get myself into? The Mandingo party was just too much.
Reed, stop! Everything stretches for him.
Oh yeah. It's like a fire hose. Oh man.
I'll wait for her to go on clearance and I'll grab her for the head scope.
That's Ollie's. That's Ollie's right there.
That's fine. I will take the whole. I might fuck around, take it from half the way from Ollie's.
You know, if I could
piece.
find this maybe for like $5, it might be fun to play with for a second.
Just have the Hulk right there.
Well,
Yeah, whole way for 20.
Okay, we got thing. I mean, they can't really mess that one up. My eyes are
how come he
hurting.
doesn't have the full suit, like in the trailer? In the trailer, he's got like a shirt.
Because who the fuck wants a shirt on the thing?
Well, I don't want this thing at all anyway. I have a better thing right next to me.
I mean, that's what Invisible Woman thought too, and then she had a giant jizz shield. I mean, it's not bad.
No, it's not bad. It's not terrible. I'd probably take this one over all the other ones, to be honest.
It's very, very. I got to get my head out of
The
that.
hand, though, that hand looks weird. Maybe it's just a picture.
Is this dork made of orange rock?
Yeah, it definitely is right there. It's just a giant rock dong arm.
Fucking
So it's
my
the thing.
I love the poses they put this guy in. Go back the other one. Go back one.
He's got a stomp.
Is Shawn Michaels.
I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy.
Yeah, there was the one before it was good too. Oh my god.
Oh shit! Off him. This one?
Yeah, can't Razor Ramon, the bad guy. Just posed up in different ways. What is this?
Look at my package.
Come on, baby.
It's clobbering time.
Oh, we get an actual full on fire Human Torch.
Yep. And
The head sculpt looked good.
It's on fire.
Flaming.
With little black lines on it, paying that little bit of homage to that style.
The old style. Yep. It's better than the flame off. I can tell you that much.
Weird gappage.
Well, it's the effect. It's just hovering. I'm sure it's just a backpack. It's just a backpack. It's just popped into the back.
This is what everybody was crying about. Go read a fucking comic, guys. There was a female Silver Surfer.
Well, there was also Nova, which was like the gold-looking Herald.
Right?
Yeah.
But everybody was like, oh, they're changing it. It's so woke. It's like, God, I'm tired of that word.
Gender-bending Silver Surfer.
I got no problem with a female surfer. I do have a problem with the fact that this surfer looks boring. Like, this figure looks boring. And also, look at that.
I mean, what are you talking about? She can get in better poses than the other Silver Surfers that we got.
Well, I'm good. I didn't even open my other Silver Surfers. They're still in the box.
Good. Don't. Throw it away. Throw it in the trash.
I'm not throwing them away.
No, you're going to throw it in the trash.
You
got a beat up board.
To me, it's okay.
That's cool.
See? She lost hers and it went to Invisible Woman's.
That's right. She was donating it.
I'm still going to see the movie. These figures.
I'll see the movie. I'm interested to see what the movie's going to be like. But, you know, like Superman, I'm not super excited.
We got another.
Nope.
Got some SH Figure Arts. My boy. Krillin.
Are there accessories to have him dead? Is there a dead faceplate?
No, he's got like a penis blaster.
Oh.
Are you shitting? Right there. It is a penis blaster.
That's totally. Yeah,
that is an energy dong for sure.
It's definitely an energy dong. Yes, it is.
I thought you were joking, but it's yeah.
Nope.
Showing off his Dragon Balls.
Oh, he's got a penis blaster.
They did like a sweat head. That's sweet.
That's actually pretty cool. I kind of want this figure because it looks like fun.
Well, because he's one of the best Dragon Ball characters ever.
He is good. Him and Piccolo.
You got obese Piccolo.
Yep.
It's Guru. Guru, whatever it is. Guru.
Lost my foot to diabetes.
He's a Namek.
He breathes heavy.
Yo, he's like.
Holy shit.
Dude, he's huge.
No, he's fucking huge. But I think it's just his arms move, and I think he has like I think he has another head sculpt point. That's it.
And you know he's expensive.
Yeah, he's like $300 some.
He's like 500 on BBPS.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. He's $500
on BBTS.
That's more than Shenron.
That's the reason why I stopped collecting these. It's like if you don't do the
he's 310.
You don't do the P Bandai exclusive stuff when it's time. You lose out and you got to pay that extra.
80.
I think on BBTS he's like 414, but then it's like a $60 or $70 deposit down or some shit like that. Like,
jeez, that's just
yeah,
twisting a knife. Just
yeah. He's rough.
I mean, when you start getting to the bigger figure arts, I mean, Zod, my Zod's gonna eventually come in, and I'm like, man, I know he's gonna be pricey, and he's not even like that big. All right, this is what everybody is sort of wanting. Let's talk about this.
Who?
Any of that
What?
shit? Just looked at it. But we got some Marvel vs. Capcom, but technically it's not. This is
It's Gamerverse. They just
well,
say
no,
Gamerverse.
but it's like the Marvel game. They had the Marvel game before Marvel vs. Capcom.
Are you talking about X-Men: Children of the Atom?
Exactly. Because we're not getting any like Street Fighter figures or anything like that with this. These are just from the Marvel version of the game.
It's all going to be the Marvel
Capcom
stuff.
part.
But we're not even going to get all the Capcom stuff either. We're not going to get,
Darkstalkers or anything like that.
Yeah, like we're not going to get Strider.
Lady Bon or Trombone.
You know who should do Trombone is Jada.
Are we getting Darkstalkers?
Jada should do Darkstalkers.
Stormarina?
Jada should do the Capcom side of this.
Is Stormarina doing Darkstalkers?
What? Say that again. Who's doing Darkstalkers?
Oh,
Storm's doing
the big ones. I don't know if they're
no,
doing
but I thought Stormarina was doing Darkstalkers too. I thought they were doing
I think they're doing one. I think they're doing one figure in Stormarina.
I know they're doing They're doing Baki. They're doing Street Fighter, and I thought it was King of Fighters and Darkstalkers or some shit like that. I thought they're doing all four.
I think they've only shown one. Well, I'll have to look.
I haven't seen anything on Darkstalkers at all. I know Baki. They have Baki, and they have the other guy. We all know Street Fighter. I haven't seen anything for King of Fighters yet, but I think they're doing a Darkstalkers 112 line.
If they do, it's going to be Morgan right off the bat.
Oh, of course. And then maybe I want like Felicity or whatever, Felicia, whatever it was. Yeah, Felicia.
So we get our Silver Samurai, which I already have one. Don't know if I feel like I need another. I want this Wolverine because I love this claw style is what I love the most. But a lot of people are upset because we don't get that double jointed elbow. And
yep.
I mean, shit. And if it's not one thing, it's another that people are complaining about. This Wolverine looks great.
It's just a single joint articulation on the elbows, but I know he is. I mean, I have the Extra 97 one, so I'm pretty happy with that. But I mean, it's another thing. It's like it's in a 2-pack, so it's like I don't want Silver Samurai. But if I can find that Wolverine single loose, then I'll pick it up because it's Wolverine.
Yeah, it's got the.
I like a lot of these, but they're not must-haves, except for like Shumagorath. His name's Shumagorath, by the way. Shumagorath, not Gargantos.
What the hell was that other Wolverine they just showed?
Oh, they're just showing the beat up Wolverine side by side. You know how fucking Toy Arc is. They like screenshot everything and dump everything in there. It's from the Love Triangle pack, I think. Cyclops, Jean, and Wolverine.
Yeah, the Love Triangle pack.
But yeah, so Silver Samurai. We got the Psylocke everybody going crazy about. But in order to get Psylocke, you gotta get a fucking Thanos that you don't want.
Nobody wants Thanos, though.
Well, if you have the last Thanos, you don't need this Thanos.
I mean, it has a new head, but
it's 2-pack, man.
He's orange. I mean, he's orange as opposed to gold. But
that they give you the head. Look, it's already attached, unlike they did with the first one. Like, see, that's one thing with Hasbro that bugs the shit out of me. It's like they know everybody wants the Psylocke, but you're forcing us to get this shitty ass.
Well, you can run up the price.
Nobody wants Thanos.
Well,
it comes with a fist and a snapping finger thing, and he just.
Well, yeah, that came with the last one.
I know. I'm saying it's just nothing.
I like
never
that
pose
they put
I don't think he did.
Ever does that.
Right. Then we got this one, which I was just like, ugh.
With the big
this
old,
is the one I've heard.
pigs.
This is one I've heard the least about. Like nobody, I don't hear too many people talk about this pack too much.
I'm fine with the other Omega Red, even though people don't like it.
These are just old. They should have just made new ones. If you're going to make,
the War Machine, which is weird. They went War Machine versus Cap for Iron Man because they already gave us the Iron Man from this game with his photon cannon.
Mhm.
They did.
So, but I guess that would have cost more to put the photon cannon in there.
Instead
What
of
about that?
instead of doing War Machine, they should have done Sabretooth.
You got Omega Red right there. That's not even standing, or whatever he's doing.
Yeah, he's doing something.
Yeah, that 2-pack's a no for me. And this one's another no for me. A lot of people are loving it though.
I actually like this because I like that blue Venom, and that Captain America looks pretty good
A lot of
too.
people really like that cap.
Yeah, I actually do like this 2-pack. Am I going to go
Charging
out of my way to
Star.
get it? No. Oh, Charging Star.
Bryan, you play any of the fighting games?
I never really played Marvel vs. Capcom. I was always like Mortal Kombat kind of guy.
I've been seeing you've been jumping into Arc a little bit here and there. I saw.
Yeah, tonight's supposed to be a big update, so I'm gonna be starting my server back up on that.
My
Right with the
buddy's
wife.
waiting for Ragnarok, and when
Yep, that's tonight.
That's tonight.
Yep. Allegedly,
he
it's been
said-
pushed 2 days already, so who
So
knows?
he is hardcore, like gonna lose sleep and only play that. So I'll have to introduce you guys because he's a really good player. I don't know if you do like the PvP or do you just run
No,
PvE?
I just hang out PvE and just explore and mess around.
Well, then I'll tell you what server he's on, and you can jump between both if you want. Because he's one of those ones that he'll find like this great spot, build up, and he can like if he gets wiped in one day, he'll just be built back up. He doesn't care. Like, he doesn't mind spending 80 hours to build up his dinos and base, and then have a team destroy it all, and he loses all, and he'll just go back to the grind. But, so Captain Venom, cool 2-pack if you don't have that Venom or you want a blue Venom, it's worth getting. That cap looks pretty good, especially with that Charging Star effect. But
That's cool.
Let's get into the real meat and potatoes of this.
Yeah.
Why he's not? That name is not right. So don't even mention that name.
It's
Shuma Gorath. And at first, when I saw it, I was like, all right, bendy wire. And there's them trying to. They didn't do shit with it, honestly. They showed how the eyes move and stuff, but they're like, we can't. They didn't try to pose it. But then whoever did the photography for it
was
when
all
I saw
over
that pose. I was like, this is it.
Yep. That's his victory pose.
Yep. But how is that going to treat that wire and plastic over time? If I posed it like that and kept it on the shelf,
Who knows?
But he looks huge and he looks awesome.
That's what she said.
I know nothing about this character. I just want it for like a creature with cosmic legions.
Exactly.
And it'd be perfect for it.
Just an interdimensional savage character. He's just
cool.
awesome. He's I think he's like a god in one universe. He's stupidly powerful.
Even comes with little spike ball eyes that he drops on you.
Yep, he shoots him at you.
I hated fighting this guy in this game.
Dude, he was one of my mains.
Oh, he was great to play.
I used to play the shit out of him.
Fighting against him, I hated it though.
Well, I want him because he has to go up against my Doctor Strange.
And then we got this ridiculous thing. I was like, damn. And I know somebody was saying, like, why didn't they just make Juggernaut maximum Juggernaut?
A lot of people
as this.
A lot of people have said that. He's more maximum looking than the maximum look.
For real.
Well, see, they didn't do it yet, so that way they can do it still. They're going to let you buy this one first, then they're going to do it.
And he's going to have an unhelmeted head, and he's going to have there's going to be more added to it. There's going to be more hands. There's going to be, and he's going to cost $100.
I would have preferred an unhelmeted head than this shitty ass effect piece.
Yeah, that effect is garbage. That is
you could put it on his head, and it's like, guys, what are you talking about? Put it on
have
his
you even
fist.
played the game?
Like, I love this shot.
Thing's fucking huge though.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it looks great, man. I just want to know the price on this thing. I know it's got. I think it's gonna be like $75, $80.
Look at that. He's got those butterflies, big ass hands. Yeah, that's dumb. He never did that. I mean, he might have did something, but not with that effect. This was a weird shot because it's just like
Yeah, it makes him look like his
really
arms are way too
that's a
long.
big ass, yeah, long ass arms and big ass hand.
I don't know what they're trying to show off here. Damn.
Yeah, texture on his helmet.
Yeah, it's good.
But again, no pricing. So
That's the main thing with this thing, man. I want to see what the price is.
all these are 2-packs or deluxe. I guess Shumagorath is bigger than a deluxe technically.
Yeah, it looks bigger than that.
Are these going to be Pulse exclusive? So maybe they're going to be like.
No, I think the Venom and Cap is like a Walmart exclusive.
Well, no, I'm sorry. The bigger figures, are they going to be Pulse exclusive? Because then the price might be. Ooh.
They didn't specify. Let's see. Oh, that's all that shit. Wolverine Samurai, you can get him on Famazon. Psylocke versus Thanos is Target.
Good luck.
Shit show.
Yeah.
War Machine versus Omega Red's Walmart. Oh, Cap and Venom's mainline. Gargantos is Amazon.
Oh,
Juggernaut is Amazon as well. Fanmazon, I think that means that it's going to also be like other e-tailers as well.
Fan channel.
Fan channel. Maybe even at GameStop. Like GameStop might have it.
Mafex has some stuff. We already
I'm
talked
thinking about picking up that Berserk Mafex.
Hang on, let's check. Let's dabble into some Toddy Mac really quick.
I always pull this guy up for what?
Fine. Let me at least jump on the shit that people might care about. There's some animated stuff.
Nobody cares about any of this.
I mean, giant robot Doom looking dudes, sweet.
That's good. That's
I
good.
apologize.
I stopped listening.
Half of all fans.
Yes, I speak for everybody here, bro. Like,
We got some Warhammer.
Yeah, I'm okay with the Warhammer stuff.
okay, there you go. Is that a black guy?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on now.
Is that supposed to be? Wait a minute. Is that Gadriel from the game?
Yeah, it's from the game.
You might have a new customer.
This is the thing. The McFarlane multiverse figures and the McFarlane Warhammer figures, those are two different worlds. Like, I'm sorry, but two different types of quality. The Warhammer figures are better. That one's cool. Iron Hands. Or, excuse me, that's a Imperial Fist. Yeah, the yellow.
Oh, let me get into it. Let's get out of this shit. It's little statues. What's this guy? Iron Spider-Man.
Shockwave? Oh, that's a showcase. That's a Shockwave.
I don't know who that is.
Who this is?
This is Raj Al Ghul Hawkeye.
See, like,
Are you just making stuff up? Because I don't even know who that is.
I was making it up.
Okay.
And then you got the Spawn from a Spawn movie that'll never happen, probably.
Another Spawn statue.
You got our Batmobile from.
That's cool.
That is cool looking. That Batmobile looks cool.
The Batmobile's cool, not the Spawn statue.
No, I like the Batmobile's cool.
Yeah, what the fuck, McFarlane? Then he makes shit like this. That doesn't even look like the actor.
What is that?
Looks
That's
like
an
a shitty
office
Christmas.
statue. He's doing it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Dwight.
It does like I would have to zoom in on that because it looks really.
It
Not
looks
good.
like shit.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, let's go on the Mafex, and I think this will end our night on some at least decent quality stuff. And hopefully, Brian, none of the stuff that we're talking about offended. And feel free to jump in and voice your comments about some of these shitty figures or cool figures.
Feel free to come in and just shit all over this stuff.
Honestly, I've never messed with a Mafex figure. I have one that was gifted to me, and I haven't opened it because it's a cap. And for some reason, like all my cap stuff, majority of like 90% of it has never been opened, and I'm not sure why. Everything else I've opened, but so I've never
Mafex
actually messed with one.
Cap's your guy. You don't want to fuck it up.
They're good. They were shitty at the beginning, and then they started making better figures, and they're really good figures. I have a little too many. Well, I mean, I guess I have Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, Venom, Carnage. I got at least 5 off the top of my head that I can think of.
Mafex figures?
Mm-hmm.
I got Joker. I got Steel.
Head sculpts look great.
Yeah, the Chuggies look great. I haven't seen them do anything horror before. Is this like the first thing they've done?
Yeah. I like how they integrated the soft goods with it.
Mm-hmm.
Comes the speakings. Nice.
That's funny.
All the stuff you'd really need with the Chucky. And here's the Berserk figure. Like the McFarlane one that he dropped wasn't bad at all. A lot of people slept on it, but now you got a Mafex one that's coming.
I'm actually looking at this one. I think I kind of want it. Just because, like,
really good.
Yeah, like I don't know. The whole
he just doesn't come with any violent pieces like body parts or burnt or bloody parts or anything.
Nah, just the eyes. Kill a whole big ass like Claymore or Haber or whatever it's called. But
He's got a bunch of different ones.
Mm-hmm.
An Egyptian sword, a katana.
I'm actually debating putting that pre-order in. I'll give you yes for this one.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've never read the comic. I don't know how good it is.
It's pretty sweet. It's not bad.
Either, but I don't know.
Jeez.
Lots of weapon.
Yeah.
And Chucky's like, I'm going to measure that out. Okay, so they did a non-violent Chucky. Or non-bloody.
Well, this looks like...
This is Chucky 1. It's a part 1 looking.
Yeah, that one looks like... Well, one looks like part 1/part 2. And then the other one's like the more
Part
updated.
3.
Yeah, I think
That's part 2.
The first one shows like...
He lost his hand.
Yeah. The first one was like Bride of Chucky style.
Yeah.
When he's sewn back together after the third movie or whatever it was.
That's cool. They got the design on the bottom.
Yeah. It's accurate. It's accurate to the movie.
Oh, he left a little footprint in the flower across the counter with him.
Yeah. Damn. Mafex doing some magic.
I like the more classic looking Chucky. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's it for some toy news, everybody. Just a quick little toy news. And then what did speaking of Berserk, if anyone still can get a Walmart exclusive, please let me know. McFarlane keeps advertising it and it's sold out. And then so I accidentally fat finger dialed a friend trying to read his text and we ended up bullshitting for a while. What'd I miss? Jeez. No, I'm kidding. I was still watching I Want Shumago Wrath Juggernaut and Psylocke. Yes, Screwder. Yes, Psylocke has cake. She's cake brewed,
but not like Sue Storm though.
Right? Sue Storm looking crazy.
Pumped up.
Sweater meated up.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, guys, that is that time. We're beyond that 2-hour mark. Want to let Bryan gets some sleep. Well, he's not getting sleep. He's going to make sure he can get his download and update for his game, which I get it. I gotta text my buddy and be like, dude, it's coming out tonight. So, and but anyway, you guys know where to find Joe at, and you know where to find Paul at. You know where to find me at. Really, honestly, you guys need to go and check out Karver Customs. He's on Instagram. You need to follow him. You should definitely pick up one of those shirts if you're around when Karver Con hits. You should definitely check it out. If you're going to Legion's Con, go swing by and say hey. Look at some of his stuff, his torches and diodes and stuff. Definitely a person in the community that you guys need to meet. You know, it's like doing the streams and chatting and stuff is one thing, but once you meet somebody and it's that presence, you know, just like RG or anybody you meet at a con, it's like everybody has that energy and it's always positive, and you just take some of that home with you. So, and yes, Four Feathers, it is garbage night. I got to do that too. But Bryan, anything that you need to promote or tell people to check out, or any streams that you want to tell people to check out?
I don't know. Just keep an eye on the Karver Kon Instagram. I'll be updating stuff. I plan on doing like a official kickoff countdown kind of thing on May 11th this year to kind of kick off a countdown to the next year for it. And I'm going to have some announcements on things I'm going to do for like community communication, participation stuff that they can bring along, give out different things for that, and have a couple ideas for different things that people can be involved with as well for it. So that's the next big thing for it, really. Just keep your eye out on that Instagram for more updates.
Hell yeah. And I'll make sure to link all your stuff in the description of this video, so anybody watching the replay, it will be down there. I was fiddling too much with StreamYard to do it early, but yes, it'll be down there so you guys can find all Karver Customs information down below. Go show that support and love and support a fellow collector, creator. Definitely stand by that. So go show that love. And for everybody else, I want you guys to have a best luck. Honestly, I want best luck hunting. Keep on collecting. Have a beautiful day. You guys have a great rest of your day.